boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you hear the sound of my voice right now, that is definitely letting me know that God is giving you another grand opportunity to get it right. Another grand opportunity to ask someone for forgiveness. Another opportunity to allow somebody to know that, hey, man, let's just forget about the past. Let's move forward and make everything else intentional. And let's not do the same things that got us to this place before. You dig? It's so good to be back in Maryland right now. I'm telling you that much. I'm so happy to be back in the building, be back around my people, be back to be able to be right here on regular, to be regular again, man. And let me tell you something, man. I really enjoyed being in Vegas and all that good stuff. But man, I'm so damn glad to be back home, man. Definitely back to be back home, and good to see you all, man. But I tell you what, man, let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing and who is in the building right now to talk about boxing. First guy that's always in the building, Mike Rim. That's him. And he says, good morning, my friends. It's a very painful morning today. We lay my fellow military partner to rest. 41st Brigade, forever in my heart. Sorry to hear that, my brother. And you know we're with you for sure. We're here for you. Pick up the phone, whatever. If you need to talk, my brother, you know I'm definitely here for you. And we're going to travel this road of uncomfortableness together, my brother, for sure. Appreciate you. Love you, my guy. And let's keep pushing forward. Our Booger. The Booger Man is in the building. What's up, Booger Man? Good to see you, my guy. Yeah. The professor's in the building, y'all. Next is Sam Scales Jr. He said, good rising, family, peace and blessings. Back at you, Sam Scales. Melon Queen 27. What's up, good sis? Good to see you, for sure. Yes, indeed. And she said, Mike Rim, good morning prayers for you on this day. Salute, King. Next, we got BBO Boxing TV. Salute the hardcore and the hangout. What's up, big youngster? How things are going. Who next? Who next in here, man? BJ33. What up, my guy? He said, Melon Queen 27. Good morning and salute. My brother over there in Cali, my California Connect is in the building, Thomas Hill. Hashtag JBT. He said, it's me again. G Peasy, my right-hand man. What's up with you? He said, yo, what it do, hardcore family? We are going to have a great day on purpose. See, I like that last part, on purpose. Intentional. You dig? Tampa Tommy in the building. Real prison talk with Tommy. He said, good morning to the people. Good morning back at you, my guy. For sure. Who else up in here this morning, man? Going through. Let me see. Martin King Boxing in the building. What's up, Martin King? He said, get down or keep watching. Tank fights. Your choice. Game over. True media. Boxing integrity. All righty. William Old School R and hashtag JBT is in the building. What's up, William Old School? He said, good morning, Jay and everyone. All things in the building. What's up, all things? Peace and blessings to hardcore boxing family. Smash the like button. Appreciate you, my guy. Who else in here? Being in boxing news in the building. Salute to Jay. Come a long way with your interviews. Glad you're not like Ellie Setback. Ask dudes ridiculous questions. Example, how you feel about your face on the wall? Wow. Mr. Positive at all times. Great morning, hardcore. Happy belated Father's Day. AZ always keeping it up. Great work. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Positive of all times. Okay, let's see. All right, let me see. Did we get everybody so far? Remo is back in the building. Back from vacation with his dad, man. Yes, indeed, man. And I can tell he had a marvelous and fabulous time with his old guy, man. So, his twin, if you will. No doubt, Thomas Hill. Hashtag JBT. I just refuse to accept mediocrity disguise. Okay, I see Martin King coming for the sparring today. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, indeed. I know my guy D1 is in the building, but I know he's working on one of those G13 classified facilities probably. So he's in the mighty volume mode. Shout out to my guy D1, man. Mm-mm. Oh, you still there? Damn. Okay, Remo. That's what's up. That's what's up. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. I thought you was back. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all see the topic and the title. But before we do that, I got to salute to my mighty voyeurs. Y'all know who y'all, the ones that like to watch. Salute to you, to the Peekaboo Shorties in the building. Love to know that you're here. I appreciate you pulling up every day in silence, man, for sure. Smash that appreciation button if you will. Make it intentional, man. And shout out to the Peekaboo crew for sure. Ain't nobody gonna call you a hater, Martin King boxing. That's how you feel, brother. That's how you feel. You got a right to feel the way you want to feel up in here, my brother. If you feel though that Tank and is mediocrity, that's fine, my brother. You have a right to state your opinion in here, my brother, and that's how you feel. That's how you feel. That don't make you a hater. That's just make you feel the way you feel. You dig? So you know how we get down over here, man. We ain't gonna exercise you. What is it called? Whatever they call it. Get rid of you just because you feel a certain way, my brother. You have a right to be your own man and believe in what fighter and believe what you believe. You dig? That's all. Now, do we have to accept it? No. Do we have to agree with it? No. Or we might agree with it. But you have a right to state your opinion over here, my brother. Yeah. We ain't one of them platforms, man. Just gonna get rid of you. Now we get rid of you for disrespect, because I don't tolerate it. Because I ain't gonna disrespect you. You dig? But for you having your opinion on how you feel about a particular boxer, hey, that's what it is, man. All I know is my guy, Gervonta Tank Davis, is going to beat any guy y'all put in the ring with him. And that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to go back and forth with none of y'all about it either, because that's my opinion. For sure. Without a doubt. And until y'all put somebody in there that going to make me feel something different. But I tell you what, Shawty say everybody going to get a piece. Shawty said everybody's gonna get a piece. He said Shakur gonna get some, Loma gonna get some. You know what I mean? Ryan might get some get back. You dig? Yeah. Yes, indeed. And anybody else at 35 that makes any type of noise or rises out of the ashes, they can get it too. It's 7-fight deal, one down. You dig? It is what it is, man. Hey, you gonna see it. Gonna see it. But I just don't think nobody gonna be able to stand to that pressure. That front foot pressure he was doing this weekend was different. That ain't what he normally do. That ain't what he normally do. Oh, yeah. Keyshawn threw his hat in there today. I seen that. He said that he been in the ring with Tank and he wants some of that shooby dooby, and he should want to get some of that shooby dooby. Yeah, he should get some of that shooby dooby. But, you know, words on the street is that Shakur put him in sleep hood. So Lord knows he don't want to see my guy. He don't want to see my guy. Look, Mama do. Soon you say Keyshawn, ears got pricked. Shout out to Mama do. Yes, indeedy. Yeah. Part of that first family of boxing. Salute to the doisms, man, for sure. Without a diz out, they got them birthdays coming up next month too. Baby do and Mama do. You dig? We're gonna be celebrating them big ones for sure. Without a doubt. Yeah. But I tell you what, man, y'all see the topic in the title this morning. Will Turki Alalshikh taking over boxing help or hinder? We're going to talk about that today, y'all. Is it going to be a help or is it going to be a hindrance? Will it be a dictatorship? He said he want to go after that UFC model. Yeah, dig. Well, the UFC model to me is where the heads of the company get richer and richer. That's all I know about that. You dig? Yeah. That's why so many of their guys peek over the fence to be over here in boxing so they can get a little bit of that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. You dig? You dig me? Keyshawn, I'm gonna be truthfully honest, man. Keyshawn wouldn't even get a chance at Tank, man. He had to do something very exciting at 35, like crush everybody to even think that he'll get a Tank fight. You did? Yeah, I'm just saying what it is, man. Ace Boogie, what up, my guy? Good to see you. Always to see Brother Love in the building. We got the real Brother Love up in here, y'all. Ace Boogie. He said, Jay, do Shakur need a knockout in this next fight? He don't need a knockout, but he do need a performance whereas you're like, damn. He need one of them. He need a damn and a wild performance. He ain't got to knock the guy out. He ain't known for his knockouts, man. He's known for his boxing skills. You dig? So nah. Even though his last fight he won every single round, people were not impressed. They were not impressed. You know what I'm saying? So I feel though that, you know, it's a way to win a fight. It's a way to win a fight that will still satisfy the masses without getting a knockout. That's when your talents are just so much ahead of everybody else. You be like, damn, that was art. You did. Yeah. Stuff like that. But, you know, we'll see. Dante Boxing is in the building. What's up, my guy? I know I just seen him. Yeah. Salute to you, my guy. He came in the building. What'd he say? I know I synced them. I know I just synced them, I'm sure. This thing moving fast, I guess. I guess. Exile. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, Martin King Boxing. We won't exile you, my dear. We won't excommunicate you out the church, is what I'm saying, man. Yeah, dig? Yeah. This is a place where you can have your opinion, man, without a doubt. It's okay. It's okay. Yes, indeed. Dante Boxing Talks at Keyshawn, Norfolk, Virginia. We coming for all the smoke. Rumor says Haney beat up Tank. We don't go by that. Okay. If Haney beat Tank up in Spawn, that's fine. That's fine. How much was that? How much did they get for that? How much money did they make for that? Was Tank in shape? Was he working on something? We don't know. But I tell y'all what, y'all put Devin and Tank up underneath the bright lights, and I'll take that bet from any of y'all. I take that bet from any of y'all. How about that? Yes, indeed. Yeah, sure as grits as groceries, as my big homie would say. He said the Puerto Rican Shakur is going to run from Tank. Too boring. I tell you what. Frank had some pretty feet this weekend. Tank had some. Frank had some pretty feet this weekend. Yes, indeed. But did you see? Tank on that front foot, hunting them down like a badger or Wolverine or something, man? Had him in the corner. Woo, Lord. Woo, Lord. Hey, man, y'all synced it. Y'all synced it, man. Hey, coffee break me, please. Oh, yeah. That was it. Aunt McQueen in the building. What's up, Aunt? Good to see Aunt, man. Always doing his thing, man. Always making it happen. A person that loves boxing. You dig? To the core. To the core. My big homie, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more is in the building. Hey, Bruce, I'm going to make sure that I get that stuff out to you this week. Also, Lonnie Lee, hashtag JBT. I'll be getting it out to you this week. Yes, indeed. And I think those are the only two that I got to get packages out to this week. You dig? If it's somebody else that I forgot, please let me know. But I think it's Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more, and Lonnie Lee, JBT, that supposed to be receiving something from last week. Boss Dog in the building. What's up, Boss Dog? He said, "What's up, Hardcore? I'm in the building. I know all is good now. We got the Boss Dog in the building. We got Kenneth Johnson in here too. What's up, Kenneth Johnson?" He said, "Salute. The UFC model is oppressive. One person determining what fighters we get is not a good deal to me." That's what's up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a conversation about this today. We're going to be able to call in and state what you think about it. So definitely make sure for that. For sure. Let me has everybody smashed the appreciation button and all that good stuff, man? Everybody did that. Have you smashed the appreciation button? Have you subscribed to the channels? Have you subscribed to all the JBT channels? You did. Let me pull up the where we at. Okay. It says we got 27 watching, 25 appreciations. That's what it shows on mine. So that mean we too short. Let's make that happen, y'all. Let's make that happen. You dig? Let's make that happen. For sure. Yes, indeedy. Let's make that happen. All right, it's 8:31, so that's right on time for what's happening in the world of boxing. Right, Remo? They talking practice, man. Practice. 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 Come on, y'all. Really? Really? Are we talking practice? Okay. All right, we talking practice. Oh my goodness. They say let's talk fashion is back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, okay. Maybe you. I don't even know what day it is, man. What day is it? Damn, the day Tuesday. Okay. So I guess let's talk fashion is tomorrow. All right, well, we looking forward to that, man. I heard you coming back with a vengeance, coming back with that hot fire, coming back with that hot fire. Ain't that right, Blade? He coming back with that hot fire. Yeah, congratulations to the Boston Celtics, man. For sure. For sure. What else y'all got going on, man? Everybody been good? Man, it feels good just to be back in the hangout, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, being out in Vegas, man, is just a whole different genre, man. I'm gonna tell you, it just, whoo, the heat for one. That heat was no joke. I ain't gonna lie, Jack. That heat was not to be played with, man. I couldn't live out there. And just trying to get my body clock was not trying to work with Vegas clock. Yeah, it was definitely a push and pull, man. And yeah, and I pretty much do the same thing I always do. I guess I'm set in my ways. Senior and them tell you I sit in my room and watch TV all day, man. And I'm happy with that. And have my sippy whippy. Have my sippy whippy for sure. You did. So yeah, I just kicked back, enjoyed myself, man. You dig, enjoyed me a lot of brandy. Ryan Frazier, what's up, my guy? Ryan Frazier with Boxing Talk Up North, man. Salute to Ryan Frazier. Good to see you. He say, what up to Jay and the JBT family? Salute to you, my guy. Good to see you. He said, come on, Jay. The heat and humidity here tops everywhere in the States. I don't know. I don't know. It was 107 degrees in Vegas. I've been to Louisiana. The heat didn't bother me. I can't remember saying, damn, this heat was excruciating in Louisiana. But you live there, brother, so you would know better. Have you been to Vegas, William Old School? You know, I just can't remember saying damn when I was in New Orleans about the heat. I don't remember having a damn moment about that heat like I had soon as I got off the plane in Lost Wages. Yes, indeed, in Lost Wages. They say you don't sweat in Vegas. Damn lie. I sweat it. At all. At all. At all. At all. Vegas has that dry heat. New Orleans can't touch Vegas heat. That's what I'm thinking being in boxing news. Like I said, I've been to both. And when I was in New Orleans, it didn't give me, damn, I don't even want to go outside. It didn't give me that. It didn't give me that. We had a pool out there, and it wasn't even At all. For sure, for sure. But yeah, let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing real quick, y'all. Just find out what's happening in the world of boxing. Resurface sparring video. A glimpse into Tank versus Haney pass. Is that going to be Haney's claim to fame? I had a better sparring against Tank. Is that it? If that's what he want to stake his hat on, he like it. I love it. Matias vows to knock out Paro in rematch. Bruh, I ain't trying to hear none of that. That man took your beltament in your hometown. In your hometown, in front of your peoples. Took it. I don't want to hear about what you're going to do in a rematch. I ain't trying to hear it. Speaking of rematches, Ryan Garcia wants Tank Davis rematch, but Lomachenko looms. What do y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think? It can be a conversation we have this week for sure. Could be today. Was Grove Dick taking it easy on Benavidez? Fans act to controversial decision. I don't think the decision was controversial at all. What fans you talking about? Caleb Plant throws drink at Ryan Garcia. Near brawl erupts at Davis versus Martin event. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he lucky he only got a drink thrown with him, man. That's one thing you don't do. You don't play with another man's wife, man. You don't play with another man's wife, man. You know what I'm saying? Two things. You don't play with his money. You don't play with his wife, man. So, saying little disrespectful stuff. Yeah. He should have got stuff for real. He lucky it was just a drink. Because if Caleb was one of them real street niggas. Big Ray in the house. What's up, Big Ray? Good to see you. He's the top of the morning, Jay Hardcore, and the Hangout. Salute to everyone in the Hangout. Salute to you, Big Ray. Yes, indeed. How your youngster doing, man? I love how y'all moving them, man. Y'all really getting them in some good work. He's sparring with pros. You know what I'm saying? Fun gonna be that dude. Fun gonna be that dude. Trust me, man. All what he's soaking up right now. Trust me. Iron sharpen iron. Y'all look out for that youngster, man. Another gorilla coming out of Upton Gym. You heard me? Another gorilla coming from out of Upton Gym for sure. Kimberly Clark, what's up, girl? Where you been at? She said, what's up, Hardcore? You look like you feeling the Vegas. Yeah, that Vegas, yeah. Put that boo-bop bang on me, good sis. Yeah. Put that boo-bop bang on me for sure. Y'all know when you set in your own ways, man. I was at the fight, had seats and everything. I went back and watched the fight in the media room, y'all. For some reason, I just like watching fights on TV, man. You dig? So that's what I did, man. You dig? What else going on? Anderson versus Bacol, and while the context of Saudi involvement, I don't know what the hell that means. Gervonta Tank Davis knocks out Martin in the 8th. A unification bout next, maybe. Gervonta Davis lacks enthusiasm for potential Shakur Stevenson fight. Really? I'm gonna ask y'all a question though. I'm gonna keep moving though. Do y'all really feel right now that Tank and Shakur is a money fight? I'm just asking a question for a friend, y'all. All right, hold on. Let me check one more other place, man, to make sure we got everything we need. Bear with me. Bob Arum, Tank Davis versus Vasily Lomachenko talks could begin this week. I want to see that fight. Loma and Tank, I like that fight. You know what I'm saying? I think Loma's a little too little, if that's a thing, because both of them little guys. But Tank's a little guy with a great big ass punch. You did, you know, and the way Tank fought Frank, would that be a good way to fight Loma? You know, because skilled boxers love for the guys that are real aggressive to come toward them. And Tank normally doesn't fight aggressive like that. You did. But he had no respect for Frank Punch at all. But yeah, I hope that happens, man. You know, no matter what, if Horry Fanks, what's up, my guy? Good to see Horry Fanks, man. Nah, but is that I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Damn it. No, what I was about to say is Tank beats Loma. Do we get any credit for it, y'all? I mean, come on, let's be realistic about it right now. Does he get any credit for it? Because I can already hear the people saying, well, he didn't fight him back in the day, this, that, and the third, even though it wasn't up to Tank. Mayweather Promotions was guiding that ship. You dig? So people are going to say, oh no, he beat a old Loma or this, that, and the third. You know, I really think Tank ain't really gonna get any accolades or anything from people until he gone. That's how it always works, man. But I tell you what, let him win these next 7 fights. I'm gonna be at the rooftop talking shit. Ain't that right, Boxing Jaguar 40 in the building? What's up, Boxing Jaguar? He said Loma got a belt. Don't Loma got something? I don't know. I think he got something. I don't know. Something? Or they about to fight for one? I don't know. Somebody answer that. Bruce Gass says, yes, he does. Loma has the IBF lightweight title. The fight makes sense. Yeah, unification. Unification. Tank don't want no belts, though. He ain't tripping off that. Tank don't want no belts. Bruce Gass, what you on your walk this morning? Good. Okay, let me see if there's anything else, y'all. David Benavidez chooses to remain mandatory for Canelo. Why not? The biggest fight of his career. If it can happen. I don't think it happens. Spence backs Crawford to beat Canelo. He's chasing greatness. Sorry about that, y'all. I was looking at some stuff. All right, but that's what we got for what's happening in the world of boxing today. Listening in the waiting room. Okay, you had a doctor's appointment. Okay, hope everything's okay, my brother. Exile Loco Keo in the house. What's up, my guy? Let me put my Cash App up for anybody that would like to support the channel. Appreciate all support. He said he's in the doctor's office full of that weed. The weed is his doctor. What are y'all talking about, man? Naeem the Dream just put some color in the chat, y'all. He said the only dream that matters in boxing is here. JBT. Shout out to Naeem the Dream. What's up, Naeem the Dream? Good to see you, my guy. For sure, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna put the phone line in the chat, y'all. We're gonna talk about this Turki Alalshikh. We're gonna talk about Turki Alalshikh today. Yeah, dig 443-687-9806. The line is already established. All you got to do is call in. So you got to do. All right, what else? Let me make sure I got everything lined up. Let me put the support banner up. There go the support banner. Let me check the Cash App right now, just in case someone has sent something. I can thank them. Not yet. Cash App is on 0. 52 cents. That's what it says at right now. Vegas done took it all. All righty. But yeah. That. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this? It's okay. You can say something. They can supposed to be wearing old school. Hello?
Ooh, what's popping?
Oh, being in boxing news. What's up with you, my guy?
Oh man, just chilling out, man. I said, let me go ahead and phone in while I have a second. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, boy. I know you on your grind all the time. What you got for me?
Yes, sir. I think Turki Alalshikh is definitely good for boxing, man, because he's making these dudes step up and fight actual competition. He's making the best fight the best, and he's putting the dollars up, man. Like I said, man, I see everything good with it. It's just that if he does that and then all of a sudden disappears, it could be a massacre in boxing because these guys they'll be so used to making a certain amount of money, and once it's gone, it'll be like they won't be able to make that kind of money anymore, and then that shit'll be a devastation.
Yeah,
but I'll definitely say this: he's also making these guys fight more frequently. Think about it. Those long layoffs, we hadn't been seeing it.
Keeping them busy. Well, if he buys everything, man, that means that a business has to be made. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big promotional company, and he's going to have to put people in place to help him run it. So I can't see him just, if he does make that happen, him just vanishing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you got a business to run now at this point. And you can be sued and everything, just abandoning it. So
yeah, I never think it's good one person monopolizing and buy everything out. Now on that aspect of it, I don't really care for it because, of course, when one business monopolizes, just like one pharmacy, like if Walgreens buy every damn thing else, then they compare you with the hell, then the pay will probably go down because you don't have a choice.
Right.
So these big ass bags that he's talking about, he's giving them right now. If he monopolizes, right now, he can say, you know what, I'll give you what the hell I want to give you. You can't go nowhere else. You can't do nothing else. So on that aspect, you got to think about it. It may not be a good thing. Now that I'm thinking about it on that aspect, on a business move, because once you monopolize and you got everything under your one umbrella, where are you gonna go at for more money? Nowhere. You stuck.
Great point. Great point. Great point. Yeah. Yeah. Great point. You did. He can charge you whatever you want. He can pay you whatever you want. Because there ain't nobody to run to.
Ain't nobody to run to, man. Let them only giving you guys a meal, 900,000. Y'all figure that you gonna go. Where you gonna go? Nowhere. You got to deal with him. He be the only one. So on that aspect, now that I'm digging into it, I'm thinking, no, it may not be good for him to buy out everything else. Now, what he's doing for boxing right now, I agree with him. But for the buyout and buying everything, nah, automatically if he buys out everything, everything's going to change. You know it, I know it, the world knows it. That won't be good. That's why Dana White's able, the UFC is able to do that. He paid him pennies because they can't go nowhere else. PFL pays even less. So they try to leave him and go to the PFL. They're gonna make less money, so they have no other choice but to stay with him and make pennies. So on that aspect, nah, don't buy everything out. Monopolizing is never good.
All right, appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate that, man. Great points. Good call, man.
Yeah.
How was the family vacation, man? I know it was everything that you wanted it to be, my brother.
Yeah, man, the family vacation was awesome, man. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it, my brother. In another week, another 2 weeks, I'm going to hopefully I can meet Tampa Tommy out there. And then later on that month, man, we're going to Turks and Caicos, another family vacation. So keeping it pumping, man.
Do your thing, my guy. Do your thing, boy.
Yeah, but I did want to comment you, man. I'm telling you, man, I've been fucking with you for a long time, bro. And I'm being real, bro. Giving you flowers, man. Your interviewing skills and all that shit, bro, has gotten great. It's gotten tremendous, bro. Like, you just picked the shit up, man, and you just started doing it, bro, and you've gotten good at it, bro. The questions that you ask is very pertinent questions, man. And that's the type of shit I look at and I dissect. I'm like, man, he's gotten good. Because I listen to these other guys that's been doing this shit longer than you, and he, you know what this is? Stop being a groupie. Ask this man the questions that the fans or the supporters want to hear.
Facts.
Nobody care about Tank's face on the wall, bro, or his shoes, or his clothes. Man, well, you know, clothes, Remo might care about that. But the fashion is different.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that a lot, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, my brother. Yeah, remember, I keep their head up. JBT's in the building, and I'm out.
Salute, my brother. Salute. There it is. Being in boxing news, y'all, the hardest working man in America, y'all. Shout out to him. 143. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
What's up with it, Jay? This BJ.
What's up, BJ33? What you got going on?
Man, trying to get through to the line. It was a little busy.
Nah, yeah, because somebody was on it.
Yeah. I was listening. Yeah. I really agree with what he said though, but it's just to the point now. It's like, you know, we damned if we do, damned if we don't. First we say, you know, these guys ain't fighting each other. You know, they need to fight each other. You know, that's what we pushing for. Now he's trying to, the Turkey, you know, the Turkey dude, he got the capital to pay everybody, you know, to get everything going. So if they can correct this and run it correctly, I'm all for it. Let's go. You know, they said it's going to be an obligation to where these dudes going to have a certain amount of times they fight a year, whether it's 2, 3, you know, however many. And then the dudes they fighting is gonna be ranked guys, you know what I'm saying? Like 15 for each weight class or something like that. I read. But basically, we gonna be gearing up to see the best fight the best. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for it. You know, and I feel like what's the number one reason that a lot of these fights ain't happening now, and these promotional companies ain't working together? It's money, right? They want to keep the money on. They want to keep the money on their side. These fighters want a certain amount of money. So he said, okay, he gonna come in with the bag and make sure, you know, he got the capital to pay everything. I'll pay everybody what they want, and you know, get everything going. I'm with it. You ask me, like I said, if they get it to where, you know, it's a good business model and everything running smooth, I'm with it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We just want to see the fights, man. As fans, we don't care about the money. Yeah. We don't give a damn about the money. If we can just
what I'm saying.
If we can get the fights, man, we happy as hell.
Yeah, like we ain't got to worry about screaming who the A side, who the B side it is, or who deserve this much, you know, this amount of money or what. You know, I'll let it be put to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and we just get these fights going. So if they could get that going, like I said, I'm all on board. You know, I'm all on board. So I just had to come tap in with you, Jay, and let you know how I feel about that.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I appreciate you always patronizing the show, man. Always giving your points, being in the chat and everything. I salute you, my brother.
I really, Jay. Appreciate you.
All right. Peace out. There it is. Yes, BJ33, y'all. Always in the building, man. 443-687-9806. Want to thank my brother GP, my right-hand man. Just sent me some money in the Cash App. He knew I needed it. Appreciate that, my brother. I salute to you, man. Always there for me, man. I appreciate it. That's why I call him my right-hand guy. He's always there, all different ways, man. Not just financially there. I know he got my back, Jack. You dig, and I appreciate you, GPZ, for sure. Mike Garner, what you got going on? He is in the red light now. He's going to want to recoup his money he spent. We're going to see, yeah, because you just can't keep giving away money. You got to make a profit. You dig? So we're going to see how this works, man. They're going to have to figure it out because they just can't keep giving. I mean, I know they got a lot of it, but no matter what, they businessmen and they ain't in the business of just giving it away. But they get it out the ground for real. All that is. Tim Layden, my brother from another mother, is in the building. Salute to you, my guy. Always good to see you. For sure. Yes, indeed. Shout out to all my Peekaboo crew. Yeah, dig. Hey, All Access International Senior Card, man. It was good to share home with you this last week, man. Excellent guy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had a good time. It got rocky sometimes, you dig, but as men, we iron shit out, you know. Oh my goodness. See, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's funny. I got a video, man. I'm gonna see if it will play. Because you know how this thing, they be trying to charge me to play my videos, and I ain't having it. I ain't doing it. Let me see. So let me see if this opens up. It don't. I'm gonna see if I can. Maybe Ant can shoot it to me. Hey, Ant, I'm gonna shoot you something, bro. Is it possible you can send it back to me? Because I still haven't figured out how to get this stuff to pop up. So I'm gonna send it to you, plus the link of the channel. Let me find StreamYard. Okay. Oh. Stop moving so slow. Here we go. Like, yes, there it is. I'm gonna send the link to you to Ant right now. Oh yeah. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
Yo, it's your boy Remo.
Panamanian Shorty. What you got going on, man? I don't think I ever got a call from Panama before.
Everything makes a first, man. That's what it is. I'm all right, man.
Man,
still in the bed, man. Listening to y'all crazy folks. I'm here.
How Pops doing, man?
Oh man, you know what? Shots from boxing, man. This was a hell of a goddamn weekend for me. Wow. A week or whatever you want to call it. I feel like I've been here forever. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, just to be with the old head, and he don't gotta be Pops. You ain't gotta worry about putting out no money or you know, being the grown folk in the building, just enjoying the smiles on his face.
Yeah,
it was a good feeling. I let him just, you know, be him.
Nice.
It was a real good experience,
man. Man. I wish I could do that, man, but I can never do that now. So,
listen, man, it's your turn for your kids to float you around. You know what I mean? You at that age. Fuck it, like y'all let me rock out.
Yeah, it would have been
fun. To see him drive that goddamn what you call it, the slingshot, man. He was pushing it. I said,
oh y'all got the slingshot out there.
Yeah,
nice.
It's cool. It's cool. But on this topic though, like I get the turkey dude throwing around the bread, but is he really giving us the fights that we really, really want, or he giving us good fights? That's my thing. If you want to throw the bread, make some tournaments. And then put the big money up for what we really want. We want the Super Bowl of boxing. Give us what we really want. Not good fights, but give us the fights. The ones that the promoters don't want to do. Not the names, but the fights. He getting the names we want more active, but we want the fights.
Wow. So you're talking more like, you know, when they have like the playoffs or whatever, man, and you got to win to move to the next level. Yeah. You know, you got
make it make sense,
man. Like the game of death, and then Bruce Lee, man, you had to come up them steps, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it would be crazy, man, to have something like that, man. Like the Super Six in my day with Andre Ward, man. You dig, and Ward ended up whipping everybody's ass, man. You know, so it's hard to do stuff like that now, but they got the money to make it happen. So he can really do. My thing is, what do you think? Do you think these heads of these companies are willing to relinquish and sell their brands to this one guy? You think they'll do it?
See, I don't know if they're willing to 100% relinquish, but I think they would. What's the right terminology? Barter their brand. If the turkey guy is going to be controlling all the promotion in between. You know, we got the goods, we got the assets. Now, however you want to roll it out, that's going to be on your end more than anything. And I think it'll be easier for them to do that, because you can't say I'm gonna put up the money, but then I need you to promote it. And I need, like, you know what I'm saying? Something has to give where they're relinquishing some kind of duties from these big companies for using their brands. The problem.
Well, he's talking about buying them, but you know, now maybe they're gonna do it like maybe he'll do it like how the guys that bought the UFC. Remember when they bought the UFC, man? They bought it, but then they still put what you call him, Dana White, ahead of it as the CEO.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe he do that. He buys it and then put them in front as the people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe something like that. You know.
See, even if he does buy it outright, right? Let's say he buys. It's crazy to say he buys boxes.
Right.
But say he buys boxes.
Yeah, and put a and already put a price tag, $5 billion he willing to spend.
I don't think that's enough, but if he keeps the entities or the factions within boxing, you could still have these tournaments where PBC meets Top Rank, meets Golden Boy, meets Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? So you'll still have these factions in between, but the difference is that it has to have an end goal or something, you know? Where now I'm fighting for, just like Game of Thrones, I'm fighting for my flag. for my my faction. And you could go off of that model and get a whole card full of cross promotions of each weight class. You would go heavyweight because he has an infatuation with heavyweights, but you could go heavyweight, middleweight, lightweight, and then wherever you want to do in between there per night or per card. So now you're getting each tournament has its own weight class, and now it makes sense down the line. So all right, this person fell off, this person stayed on. Now we have PBC versus Top Rank, and then we'll have the best of those meeting at the Super Bowl of boxing. It's just that you can't say I'm gonna give him all the power and then he pick and choose what he wants to perform and what he wants to put on, because that's what difference does it make from Bob Arum doing that? You know what I'm saying? It has to have some kind of format in general that you're looking forward to this purchase making sense for everybody. You know, but other than that, man, you know, boxing is back. So, you know, I don't know if it's going to creep up in the top 10, but keep getting performances like this weekend. And then, you know, the fact that these dudes are seen in human where there's upsets happening also is good for the sport too. You know, because shit, if Gary is presented as, you know, his pedigree and his family and and you're not doing enough to get the victory, whether you feel he did or not, you're gonna lose. All right, cool. That's good for boxing. Super Real, he got built up and he had a parade in Puerto Rico and all, and he lost. He didn't do enough. So that also shows that the sport does have some kind of probability to lose for a performance that isn't, you know, world beating. So.
And what's so crazy, the two guys that I thought would be the last two guys standing in 40, both of them just lost this weekend. That's boxing.
Yeah.
That's boxing.
But that's the difference. What I be trying to tell these people with the eye test and giving these guys more runway to actually land the plane and see where they're going to end up. It's always amazing to say this person looks like this, and you can't say you look like something and you're already that. Have you proven it? Have you done it for a long period of time? Because now, if you've been killing everybody, knock it out. Well, you know what I mean, not that word. But you've been handling your business against subpar, and now, you know, you get a world beater in front of you and you look regular. That means you never really put it all together from the eye test. And we've seen Gary Russell Jr., what's his name, Antoine, whatever the hell his name is. One of them. The 141. We seen him look a little sus with the dude with the Haitian name. I forget his name, but he was losing that fight initially before he ended up knocking him out. It was a fast decision by the refs to call him out, but he looked human before. So you got to give these kids time to really groom and see what they're gonna do in the sport before you throwing out Hall of Fame and all of this other crap, because they're just not there yet, Jay.
Yeah, me personally,
the fan of my ear got me talking with sense.
I personally, man, I can't see these guys giving up their businesses, man, and just, you know, because just like we're passionate supporters, they're passionate about this boxing, man. They done built up everything to this level, you know what I'm saying? And I can only see them people walking away because they're just done, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, it's at the apex of how much it could be worth, and I'll sell it now, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see them just saying, you know what, nah, here you go, take the keys, I'm finished.
Well, it makes a little bit of sense if you really put on your business hat and you turn it around, you're giving me a percentage with some kind of equity moving forward, where I have to do less work and money is still residually coming in, okay. Because now I don't have to do the legwork. Bob Arum isn't putting in no legwork. He's putting no promotion jobs already. He's already subsidiating his company to ESPN and letting them handle the business model anyway. And he's 90-something years old. So he's really not going to put the effort into it. So if he gets some kind of residual income, you know, even Al's older. How much, you know, it's easy to look down the hill than look up the hill when you're that age, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and if they do allow them to still have control of running and promoting, and he's just the silent partner that's making sure the money is out there to make it happen, You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what's up. I'm with that 100,000%. You know, but I don't like the UFC model. I mean, in some parts I like because they make sure that everybody fights everybody at UFC. That's one thing I do like about the UFC. They do make sure everybody fights each other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at that
several times over and over.
Yeah. So, but we'll see.
But what I would say before I even go, what I would say is, you know, most of the times when you're in a company, you get paid a pretty penny. But when you leave that company, you come back to the same company as a consultant, they pay you double.
That's true.
So they could all come back as a consultant, knowing the business side of the sport, getting it lifted off the ground for however long that they want to do it. Because when you become a consultant, you work on your own schedule. So they can always do that. Like, we've been in this game forever. We could get it off the floor. I'll be here for 5 years. I need this number, and they'll pay it.
I'm with that.
But appreciate you.
Hey, man, you go back and enjoy yourself in Panama. You Panama shorty. Other than that, man, shit, get off my phone, man. Later.
I'm gonna let you rock today.
AJ64, I see you, my guy. Ant McQueen, what up, Ant?
What's going on? Oh, hold on. I'm over here with the damn icon. I can't have you up here by yourself. I want to bring the property value down.
Never that, man. What you got going on, man?
I was just looking at this report talking about Tank and Loma for November.
We got a call coming. Hold on. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
You got Coach Tommy in the building, a.k.a. Tampa Tommy, a.k.a. Real Prison Talk with Tommy, a.k.a. Stud Lee Love. Good morning, man. Good morning to everyone in the hangout, man.
What's up with you, Tampa?
I'm all right, man. I just want to give a special shout out to Remo and D1 for getting me going this morning with this Shakur stuff they've been talking about. Special shout out, man, to Panama Shorty and Big Buffalo D1 for that, man. They had me up and ready this morning.
Yeah. I was definitely having fun in the Apple chat this morning.
Yeah, here's one thing. It's like, this is off the topic a little bit, but here's one thing on the Shakur talk. Whenever people talk about he didn't fight nobody, he tried to fight Pitbull Cruz. Remember, Pitbull father was like, no, it'll be a boring fight. He tried to fight William Zepeda. Golden Boy didn't want to give it to him, though they're talking about it now. He tried to fight Frank Martin. That looked like it was all good to go, and Frank Martin pulled out the fight. So we can't knock Shakur on that at all. Somebody, he ain't fighting nobody. He fought good fighters, but he ain't got them great fighters on his resume yet. That's what it is. But he tried. He should have tried.
What do you think about this Turki Alalshikh thing, man? Is it good or is it bad for boxing?
I think it would be bad for the fighters.
Why?
It'll be pretty good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to go to UFC model because the UFC has a monopoly on all them fighters, and that's why they don't make the same. They superstars don't make the same money boxing superstars make. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? Because one, it's monopolized. So that'll be the same thing in boxing. If you monopolize all the good fighters, they all under contract to you. Remember, boxing is also known as flesh peddling. Just go back to the gladiator days. Gladiators were slaves. They work on that slave and slave master model. That's what it is.
Facts.
You sign to me, you fight for me, you fight for who I got you going into. And if one person on call, the amount of money they make is going to be less. The fights we get are probably going to be better. It's going to be better for the fans. I don't think it's going to be better for the fighters. And I don't think it's going to happen. You're talking about buying out dudes like Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya, Bob Arum. That's a lot of big egos. Maybe one or two of them might be with it, but I can't see all of them be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's all bow down to Turki Alalshikh. He's going to lead the way and save us. Their egos are too big. Yeah, I don't see that happen, man. Okay. I really don't see it happen. I see Turki Alalshikh. I would like to see Turki Alalshikh maybe coming in and subsidizing events, saying, listen, we want to make an event with this fight, that fight, the third fight, whatever. The promoters might feel like we don't know if we're going to get our money back, and Turki Alalshikh is a dude to subsidize that. You know what I'm saying? Who's there to cover some of that to make sure they don't lose. If he says, listen, I got my bag here to make sure y'all don't lose. You know, subsidize this event, whatever. That could be fantastic for Bob. I think that would be the best bet. Kind of like how Remo was saying. Remo do got some sense when he's not talking about Shakur.
Okay.
He does. He get really, really good sense out of that, the way he's breaking that down. But I just don't see it happening, man.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I definitely want to get with you this week, man, so we can do some talk about you know, your podcast, your show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to help any way.
Yeah, most definitely.
Any way you need help, I'm there for you, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some intro music, man, because I'm just too cool not to have no intro music, man.
Yeah, you need a theme song type. You're a theme song type of dude, man. So we gotta get you a theme song, man. I can't help you on that area, but I'm pretty much sure Aunt McQueen probably could help you there.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out. We're gonna reach around. We're gonna build this thing up real good.
Hey, reach around is not cool, bro. That's not cool. Say what? I say the reach around is not cool, bro.
I got both.
All right, then, bro. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. Hold on one sec, man. Let's send a link to somebody. Oh man. But yeah, man. We're gonna see, man. I definitely want to show y'all something once Ant sent it to me. I interviewed Stephen Espinoza, and I talked to him about this. So I definitely want to drop this for you all so y'all can hear what he had to say about it. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. All right, there it is. All right, Jess do boxing in the building. What's up, Jess? Always a pleasure to see you, my guy. AJ64 and more is in the building. What's up, Shoe Sports in the building? Okay. All right, I see the usual suspects in here. Shout out, continuous shout outs to the Mighty Warrior crew, because I know y'all in here too. My guy Lonnie Lee, hashtag JBT. Lon, you weren't in here earlier, but I said I'll make sure that Bruce Gas and you both get your packages this week. They will go out this week. Let me see anything else. Anybody else in here that I haven't spoke to yet? All right, see, we got the Angry White Man up in here. Yes, indeed, they got their show, man, that started last Friday. Yeah, they're going to have a new one this Friday, and they're going to be talking Shakur. So that should be very interesting. Y'all make sure y'all lock in on Angry White Man for sure. Angry White Men, plural. Jay Dixon in the building. What's up, Jay Dixon? Always good to see you. For sure. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Okay. All right. Well, it looks like Ant has sent that to me. I'm going to go ahead and play that for us real quick, y'all. Here it is right here. Stephen Espinoza.
He's talking about the news that we're seeing that Turki Alalshikh is talking about. He want to buy everything and do something like a UFC model, man. Right. Is that just stuff we're hearing, or do you think is that something that's actually might have some legs?
You know, I think it's very serious. I mean, look, they've come in and made a huge impact in a small amount of time with some big events, with a lot of money, a lot of passion and enthusiasm, you know, for what they see as their vision for the sport. So, look, I welcome new ideas. I welcome a new structure. I'm not one of the people that says boxing is broken, but I will say boxing is not optimized. You know, it's not operating as smoothly and as optimally as it can. And whoever can bring new ideas, new passion, new energy to it, you know, fantastic. There's a lot of detail that still needs to be filled in. There's a lot of grass that you need to cover, but I like the enthusiasm. I like the vision, and if it improves the sport, if it continues to elevate the fighters, elevate these events, treat the fighters fairly, compensate them fairly, you know, and give them their shine, then I'm all for it.
Hey, man, it's been a while since I've been able to see somebody make fight after fight after fight.
righty, there you go. Speaking of vision, I'm gonna bring the voice. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What's up there, Jess?
Man, what's good with it, big homie? Salute
So
to
good,
William
man.
Old and AJ, my guy. And man, I had to come up here, had to, man, and salute you for doing a great work, man. The interviews, I'm seeing them, man. That you providing some great moments, man. And for this weekend,
brother.
I'm loving to see it, man. I thank you for the great content, man. Bubba Doug gave him a man, man. Come on, I haven't got the words, man. He gave him a little show, man. That was funny as hell, man. Dope, man.
Yeah, Bubba Doug,
over the place, man. God, I gotta salute you, man. You get your just due today. Salute to the big homie putting that work in, enjoying himself. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all entire every minute that y'all was down that way, man. Having fun, man. That's what it's about, man. That shit is motivation. I love seeing it, man. That's how I know I'm connected. I'm linked in with some real people. Seeing that work like that make you want to, work, watch more fights. You know what I mean? I can't wait for next month, to be honest.
Oh man. We got Shakur up next. Yeah.
Can't wait. He gotta show out, man. Gotta show out. And somebody asked, like, do I think he gotta perform a certain way because of what Tank did? I said nope, because that's where he'd go wrong. Notice those guys that their mentality is not to do the best they can do or outdo their last performance. Those guys that, I'm gonna outdo Tank. I'm gonna do this better than Tank. I don't
see what happened. See what happened to Devin trying to do that
every single time, Jay. That they say this stuff, I kind of think that that's what their mentality is, and then the fight ends up going a different way. Boots said it on his card. Remember, I'll do Tank. You dominated, but it wasn't your best. You get what I'm saying?
He kept on saying Mike Tyson. Right. Mike Tyson.
Gary Antoine Russell try to outperform the guy. You end up taking a loss. So it's like, man, Shakur is the difference between him and these other fighters. No slight, no shade. He gonna fight his fight, not somebody else's. That's the difference. So it's like, for better or for worse, you're gonna have to appreciate it or you're not. But I think with Artem, I think that's the perfect guy to kind of get back into the mix, have that kind of performance that he need to have, and just keep it moving. You can't beat Tank, and I know he knows that, but people you can't look at what Tank is doing and be like, well, all right, Shakur, what you gonna do? You can't do what Tank do. Tank is Tank. It's one Tank. Last time I counted, I see one Tank Davis in boxing. So as long as you understand that Tank is Tank and Shakur, go do what you do. Fight your fight and dominate. That's what you do. You just can't beat Tank Davis, but you can beat Shakur. And that's exactly who you've been, and it's worked thus far. So just gotta shine, man. Do what you do. And my Coach Calvin boys, do what you do.
Do what you do.
Do what you do.
What do you think about this? What do you think about this Turki Alalshikh thing? What do you think? What's your opinion?
I like it because it'll kind of eliminate that imaginary side of the street we always got to hear about, Jay. It'll stop people from being able to hide behind their promotional entities, and I think it'll make it so that these fights have to be made. You'll be able to tell if everybody's under that same umbrella to some degree. You're gonna tell who really want to fight and who don't. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good idea if you can pull it off. But that's what I see. Like, I see it now. You can't hide behind the side of the street. You know what I mean? Everybody should be able to fight. I'm tired of the politics stopping good fights. You know what I'm saying? Give us the fights that we paying for. Give us our money's worth. It's too much talent in boxing to be giving us anything less than, the best fighting the best. I mean, that we could all get behind that. So if he can make it so that all of these guys can mix it up, and we ain't got to deal with, well, he's over there and he's over there, like she's over there. Now I don't want to hear that no more. You know where they all at? They all in the same sport. They all box. I don't want to hear who you box for. No, y'all box. It's one sport. Y'all all got to fight each other. If you're in the same weight class, it shouldn't matter who you signed to get a fight. You should be able to make that fight. If you healthy, you're in the same weight class, and you want that smoke, nothing should stop you from making that fight. I mean, we deserve it. You know what I mean? We deserve better for our money. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Look what kind of event we had. A great Saturday. think I speak for a lot. We had a great Saturday. They can do that more often. And some of them cars can be free. I think they got their first free event coming up. I gotta check my notes again, but first free card is coming up. So I like the idea, Jay, man. If anything that moves us closer to getting all the fights that we want. You know what I'm saying? We deserve it. It's too much talent for it to be a bad card. You get what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no more top heavy cars. Like, things are progressing. This stuff get expensive. Can you give us our money's worth? Can you give us a card from top to bottom? Yes, you can, because there's more than enough talent to do it, and there's more than enough money for people to get paid. So,
yeah, I like what Tank said the other day, man. He said, "Hey, man, I ain't got to be the headliner. He could be the headliner. I'll be the co-main."
Gotta love it, yo. Gotta love it, yo. Got to.
Hey, man, we need to come on, man. We need to see your face, man. Show us that handsome face, brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I got you.
Appreciate it. Yes, indeed.
Nah, man. Let me not be a dot.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, Ant, what do you think about it, man? What do you think about this old Turki Alalshikh thing, man?
Hey, as long as the fights get made.
Yeah, you like me, man. I just want to see the fights, right? I don't give a damn about their money.
Right. It's like if we got a destination, just get us there, man. Whether we got to get there by train, plane, automobile, goddamn roller skates. As long as we get there, however we get there, let's just get there. That's it.
Yeah, that's me, man. I just want to see the fights, man. You did. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. What do you think? Okay, we got Tank with this 6-7 fight deal, okay? And I asked my guy, money-wise, can it equal or surpass what Mayweather has done financially? And he said, yeah. I'm like, wow, but I'm trying to understand how can it happen. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring our guy back in. Hold on. I'm wondering how can it happen.
My bad.
You know, it's all good. I was wondering how it could happen because, you know, me personally, I think Tank needs a Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? And right now, he doesn't have a Pacquiao. You know, another superstar for him to fight, whereas it makes big money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Tank himself is definitely going to sell out and all that. But I'm talking about to get to that 200 to 300 million fight. You know what I mean? That type of money, man. You know, who is that guy that's going to help him get there?
He don't got one of them right now.
Right. He ain't got no Conor McGregor. He don't have.
The words is right now. That's what I'm saying. The operative words is right now. That's why all of these promoters and these fighters, their teams, they got to do the best they can to promote their guys and raise their stocks.
Right.
Right. Keep raising that profile and raising the value, the commercial viability.
I think with him, shit, he is this show. He's gonna make the money regardless. I think at this point, it's who's gonna give him the best challenge. Like, is there anybody out there that he can potentially get a trilogy out of? Never thought about that with Tank because he be cleaning these dudes up. Is there anybody that can create that kind of situation where it's just not, oh, I'm another knockout victim because somebody get a fight off, because somebody give you a reason?
Can somebody go the distance? Go the distance.
Somebody take them the distance again and really, you know, earn themselves a victory. Just think about it. A trilogy with Tank and somebody, just somebody, it'd be fun. I think that's the only way you can get that, right? Just as one fight, I don't see that person right now.
Recently, Tank spoke highly of Pitbull Cruz. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that's a fight that they're trying to make happen again in this 6-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? Because he did go the distance and they did make him a star. You know what I'm saying? And his last performance was nice. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I could see that fight spinning the block. I could see the Ryan fight spinning the block.
Definitely that one.
Yeah, but now when I see his Pacquiao, Ryan could be his Pacquiao, to be honest. You know, he could be,
coming off
money wise.
Big win. I mean,
and stardom. He got big stardom.
Man. I mean, it's not going to be exactly Pacquiao, but again, we talking about for what we in now. Who's going to be the closest thing to that?
No, yeah. I ain't talking about talent. I ain't talking about talent wise. I was talking about star wise.
Good point. Ryan J, especially coming off a big win, he capitalized off that over Devin, man. Yeah, you hear Tank saying, "Yeah, I fight him again." You know what I mean? He running around with I'm the number one fan.
Number one Tank fan.
Let's see it, bro. He trolling, but even Tank laughed at it like, "Hey, man, that's funny. That's funny."
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna tell you, man, them dudes are salesmen, man. They know what's going on, man. And we seen that at his best this weekend, man, with Tank and Earl Spence. You know what I mean? They boys, but you know what? They set that shit aside. Say, hey, let's sell this fight. Let's make this bread. We're gonna talk shit to each other, and we'll hug it out afterwards. And that's what happened, man. You know what I mean? I think it was a pre-conversation with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Where he said, hey, we got to put this shit to the side. We got to sell this fight, man. We got to make people believe in it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to talk shit. You talk it back. And we count this bread afterwards, man. Because I know that's how it would be with me and my homies. You know what I'm saying? So. But you know what would be, I think, Tank's Pacquiao? And it's a reach. But if this guy keep coming up different divisions, man, and whipping ass and coming undisputed, you know what I'm saying? The monster, you know what I'm saying? And it's United States against Japan, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot on that, you know what I mean? Japan, they're real people believe in pride and loyalty and this, that, and the other, man.
Bro.
Man, that could be a huge damn fight if this dude keep coming up whipping ass. You know what I mean? So that could be his Pacquiao.
I tell you what, with the way people they killing the opponents for them. Nobody is good apparently when it comes to things. Nobody is good. Like this dude do everything better than everybody. I was saying this yesterday. We are killing his potential opponents. Nobody obviously is on this level. He don't got no 50-50 fights. It's like, I don't know what we watching. This shit is boxing, man. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna give him a good fight, and that's what you want to see, right?
I thought the Frank fight was competitive. I thought that was competitive to me.
It was, but people still like, man, he ain't do no good shit. He ain't put up a good effort. I was talking about it yesterday. Somebody really typed that. I'm just like, it makes it so hard to have these conversations. If we saying anything other than he just dominated it, it wasn't competitive. It wasn't a good fight, man. The Tank walked him right into this. He set the trap. That he did because he's special. But don't tell me that fight wasn't good. It was competitive. Frank put some rounds in the bank, but Tank changed that shit and it stayed that way. Once he felt like, hey, look, man, enough of this. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, we know what you can do when the fight's starting. When that man go into that next gear, what you gonna do about that shit? That's when it get difficult, bro. And that's what I seen when he said, all right, like it's time to really go get to it. It's like the ring just smaller and smaller.
Oh man, did it get small? Lord have
just like it was around that 12-second mark in the fourth round. He landed that counter to the body. He landed that left hook to the body.
Right.
And then the following, in between, Derek James was asking him, how you feeling? Or any of those punches, you getting hit by any of that stuff? And he said a couple bodies. From that point on, them legs just start moving slower and slower.
Yeah.
Start languishing on the ropes. Hanging out in the corner. And Tank did a great job of containing him. Because Derek James was telling him, hey, go to your left, not to your right, towards the left hand. But if you notice, every time Frank tried to go to his left, Tank threw a right hook.
He tamed the shit out of Frank, didn't he?
He contained him.
Tamed, bro. Had him. It's bad when a fighter got you putting yourself in bad positions. And he ain't really even got to force you there. You just going there because he just got you.
Hey, when I was watching that fight, it was only two words that kept coming to my mind from the beginning. mental pressure. You know what I'm saying? That mental pressure, man, is not to be played with. I'm gonna be truthfully honest, man, because you really waiting for the shoe to drop. You know what I'm saying? Because you done heard and you done seen how it done happened to everybody else. And now you got this guy fighting you differently. He on his front foot coming straight at you. You did high guard like Canelo, man, and just walking into the fire, man. You know what I'm saying?
You can have him doing that. And again, with me, what I'm noticing, because I'm being forced to, not forced, but I'm just, you know, the more I talk about this, the more I'm trying to understand. I'm watching more fights, same fights, rewatching fights. Some with that man, he's a born puncher. That's just nothing you can do about that. But you definitely, what I noticed just from watching his fights, you better not be there when his feet are planted. Don't be there, bro. Don't be there. Just don't be there. You could be anywhere else, but just don't be in radius when that man feet planted. It's very dangerous. Your chances of surviving them shots, that onslaught, it's a lot different, bro. It's a lot different. So that's just something I noticed, man. You got to keep him all balanced, which is not going to be easy to do. And the problem is he's not at no disadvantage. It's nothing that he can't do in there. So it's like if you get comfortable, then you might get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I was saying it yesterday. Comfort level is something that I noticed with this dude. Look at him. Just watch him. I'm talking about body language and everything. There's no scary moment. Ain't no scary shit in him. It's none of that timid shit. Like he comfortable in the ring, bro. And then you got to find a way to offset that. You got to make this dude uncomfortable. Keep him on his toes. Definitely not be available when them feet planted, because you gonna meet your maker. You going to sleep. You get knocked out. Can't be there, yo. Especially with combination. You see how he set Frank up. The fact that they worked on that in the locker room and then he proceeded to come out here and do it, man. Just man,
once he got him in the corner, man, it went from boxing to a street beating.
Goodness,
you know what I'm saying? It was a street beating. That's what Tank went to, man. That's some shit I see on the street, the way he was beating on him, man. He wasn't caring about offense or none of that at that point. It was a street beating. He was coming, yeah. I'm just gonna throw until I knock you out. Yeah, and that's what happened, man.
He took his legs started. He just he got tired fast too. I attribute that to him concentrating. So you got to lock in on that dude, and then you moving. Then he clipping you with body shots here or there, slowed you down, just had you corner. He had you putting yourself in the corner after a while. It's not what it was. It's like you was just backing yourself into the corner. I'm like, why are you doing that with a guy that can turn your lights out? You don't have no exit. Like you eliminated your exit, and then you're gonna sit there like on the ropes. So when he said he was looking for something, I really don't know what you was looking for. A pillow or a blanket? Which one?
I think he was looking for Tank to try to overcommit. And here's the other thing too: is like when he's applying pressure, he's not reckless. He's not a crash out. Right. He's not gonna just go in there and just leave himself wide open. Everything is like real measured. It's real calculated. And like I said before, you got some guys when they're applying pressure, they just coming forward with their hands up, and that's it. They just walking towards you. He's feinting, he's changing levels, so he's active even when he's not throwing a punch, and that got you thinking. Like J.A. alluded to, there was that moment in that fight. I had never seen this in a fight before where they actually played a feint as a replay. When he feinted at Frank, and then he had Frank flinching.
Oh my goodness, that was
I've never seen that during a fight before. I've never seen that, like a feint as a replay.
Right.
So that just shows you the type of pressure that he's putting on, because you know if he's changing levels, you don't know what's gonna happen. Is he gonna go to the body? Is he gonna come over the top with something?
Even the foot feint, man, it's just
that's what
crazy,
I'm saying,
man.
It's like, when is he gonna attack?
Right.
He could disrupt your time and your rhythm by not giving you what you think that you're gonna get at that moment. Where most fighters, they'll just pounce right on you. He'll hit you with a feint and then boom. Then when you relax just for a second, that's when he jump on you. So he's real measured in his approach, man. And another thing too that has got to be mentally taxing, and this is why I don't necessarily blame Frank, man. there was a moment, I want to say it might have been in the 3rd round or the 4th round. He hit Tank with a clean right hand, so damn clean. And then he was right back on him. That's a shot that he hit most guys with it. That'll stop them in their tracks. They won't even come forward anymore. Like we seen him drop Michelle Rivera, Jackson Marinez. He ended up stopping him late. Artem, when he started putting them punches on him, Artem was forced to take the knee, closed his eye up and all that.
Smart move too.
That's smart too, but it ultimately cost him the fight. But my point is this: when he hits guys with those type of shots, typically Romero Duno, like Frank got more than respectable power. But we talking about in 18 fights, the guy got 12 knockouts. So we know he got some pop on him, and he got the hand speed. But he hit him with that clean right hand, and then Tank just went right back to them earmuffs, start pressing him again. It's like, damn, it's like, what do I got to hit this dude with? Brass knuckles, a crowbar, a brick?
You know what? I think Tank seen that he wasn't comfortable in there. He was fighting, he was doing his thing. He ain't had no quitting him and none of that. But that's what I kept saying. He wasn't comfortable at all, which I think led to him tiring down a lot sooner too. Just those really tense moments. Like you get him, so I could see him just being tired, slowing. Because by what was it, about 4th round, you look a lot different from the first 3. I was like, wow, look how this dude's energy is essentially sat from him now. Like you
started going to the body too, man.
Yeah,
it started going to the body.
Single shots, boom. I'm like, man, I knew those taking its toll. You just a very calculated dude, smart. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a special fighter, special performance to do anything.
But you're gonna have to be a puncher some too as well, man. You got to be a complete fighter, man, because Tank's a complete fighter. I mean, it shows that he got a chinament too, man. I mean, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? You dig? Shout out to 23, man. We want to welcome 23 into the Hardcore Hangout.
My God.
We're just a bunch of hardcore to jail. I think he's been in here before though. I think 23, you have been in here. He said, yeah, Tank legs wobbled and he kept coming forward. Yeah, that's a real one, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no quit. Ain't no quit. You know what I'm saying? Hey Val, I sent you the link, man. You want to come up here and tell us why Shakur beats Tank? We need to hear it, man. Come on up in here, man.
I'm gonna make sure I don't make no official pick until I know they fight. I know they be expecting me to just say, you know, Shakur, but I ain't about to just say Tank either. Like I said, we were having this conversation a little bit yesterday, but it's so one-sided. It almost make you not want to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like when we had Spence versus Crawford, and I kept doing the math, and y'all know I'm a Spence guy. But I just couldn't say, after doing the math kept saying Crawford.
Jay, I had people that, you know, and I definitely got the utmost respect for their boxing opinion and all boxing knowledge. Love to talk with these people. Man, people were coming through my chat telling me this is going to be not only an Errol Spence win, but it's going to be the easiest fight of his career. Wow. And these people were dead serious. You get what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is all that foregone conclusion.
I didn't see that.
Frank and Shakur is not the same fighter. Tank and Shakur is not the same fighter. Don't look at what happened to Frank. Yeah, Shakur will get the same thing, but worse. They're two totally different fighters, man.
I don't think Shakur against Tank is an easy fight for Tank. And I'm going to put that right there out there, right here. Exactly. And it's going to be high speed chess. You know what I'm saying? Now I do feel that at one point Tank is going to say fuck it. Get my language out.
Ask him questions.
Yeah, and that's when he gonna cut that distance, man. And don't, last thing you want to do is get in that corner.
Yeah, that's not smart. You going out.
Yeah, you got to spin out of that, man. You got to spin out of that.
I rock with these fighters, but I will not be a fanboy for anybody. I'm always be logical and reasonable with my assessment, but don't think I'm gonna get up here and just make it sound like there's no way Tank can lose, and I'm damn sure not gonna do it for Shakur. Them dudes got things about them that make them special. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but then you gotta look at the tutelage that Shakur's under right now, man. Shakur got some tutelage, man. He got Ward right there for him, man. He got Bud. Exactly. Yeah, man. Appreciate that.
Bud talk, I always listen, but people be mad at him just speaking his truth. It's crazy. We can have an opinion, and a lot of times people not even basing their opinions on what they're actually saying in the ring. It's just based on how they feel. That's a dude that's been in the ring with him. That's a dude that, you know, got countless rounds with him, and he see this shit on a regular basis. So not saying that means he gonna be right about everything, but that man tell me or say to the public, man, there's something special about that young boy, I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna think it's deeper than just being cool with him. So like I said, man, it's a reason why that fight be talked about the way it is. That shit ain't gonna be easy. Anybody think that Shakur gonna be an easy fight for anybody as a casual? And I'm gonna say that. And you're basing that on what? Knockout power? Like, yeah, I told you we was having this conversation. The only thing people are saying is he just gonna get knocked out. All he do is take this step back. I seen Tank use some of the same defensive moves. Nobody has a problem with it.
Got a call coming in. Let me get this call, y'all. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this? I sent it to your text, but that's okay. No, your text, your phone. I texted to you. But you can talk. You right here though. It's up to it don't make me a difference, bro. It don't make me. I sent the link to you by text, and you just called in. Whatever you want to do is fine with me, brother. Okay. Talk to me. Okay, I guess he want to come in. All right, then. They say we can't hear the caller anyway, so that's cool. Probably sometimes when you have the when you do this, you're not hearing the callers anymore for some reason. So that's cool. He's about to come on the link. So here we go. When he comes in. Oh man. But yeah, man, this conversation can go forever, man.
It's always a good one. But you know, just gonna give both fighters their credit, not just one. If you can see this talent and skill in one, you should be able to see it in the other. Like, and then I don't know what I think people mix their preference, what they like, versus what's actually taking place in the ring. I don't think, you know, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Andre Wards, the Terrence Crawfords of the world would vouch that heavily if it wasn't something that they believe to be true. They're not all gonna lie. You get what I'm saying? So I noticed the only people that question if he's talented the way these other fighters say is people that just don't box or fans of that don't really like him. The guys that be in the ring with him, I mean, it's consistent across the board. The level and, you know, IQ and the way he make you think, all this different stuff. So I don't know. I think if you non-boxer and you telling me you don't see that he something special about him, then I just don't know what it's going to take, because it's almost like saying the only way a guy can show if they special, if they a knockout artist. Actually, he got to showcase more skill from fight to fight, because his fight's going the distance. He ain't got no one hitter quitter. So he got to beat your ass from 3 minutes to 3 minutes. And to be able to consistently do that and never have fought in a guy with a losing record, barely even having close fights until your most recent, and that was close because of inactivity. Not, you get what I'm saying? Because you was behind or, you know, at a disadvantage in the skill department. I don't think so. So again, you could probably count on one hand how many rounds this man definitively lost in 21 fights. So if it's not something special about that, I don't know what we're talking about. Everybody greatness is not going to be shown in the form of a knockout. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate it, the knockout, but I appreciate a guy that can box your ears off as well. So 3 minutes to 3 minutes, it's hard to put rounds together against that man. So I think that's special in and of itself. I don't, you know, you got to give credit. Look how hard that is. It's a reason why you're at the top with defense. It's a reason. I hear people say lateral movement, don't do this lateral movement stuff, don't take this step back. What exactly? Yeah, I've never heard people like take, tell one fighter you can't use lateral movement here, you can't jump back here. So again, what kind of defense is he supposed to employ in a fight? What is he supposed to do? I never seen nothing like that. They got a problem with everything he do defensively because you want to see him stand there so you can get your favorite fighter his best chance to knock him out. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get everybody back on the screen because I had to reset the call-in number. Now I got to see how the hell do I get everybody back on? How do I do that? Let me see. Here we go. There we go. And how do I get rid of that? There we go. Always trying to figure out this. Move from the stage. There we go. There we go. All right, figured it out. Maybe if you call back in now, it might work. I reset it, so hopefully, if not, I'm gonna have to put a whole new them in. I'm not sure. Yes, indeed. Sorry about that, y'all. But we back.
Wow.
Say you, Mr. J, the link in my chat isn't working. Let me just hold on. Let me give him a link from here. Maybe that'll help him. All righty. There you go. Hey, Val, I just sent the link in the chat right there. So if you use that, hopefully that could help you out. Yeah, but man, I think that no matter what, man, that Shakur and Tank fight, I think is going to have to build. I don't think that's a right now fight. I could be wrong, but I feel though that in the public eyes, it has to be shown.
Yeah. Build to what extent though?
I just think about Shakur's stardom. You know what I mean? Get more people that's interested.
I believe a lot of people are interested right now, like boxing fans. If you go and you look all over YouTube and Twitter and so on and so forth. And then also, I think it just depends on the demands. And Shakur doesn't strike me as somebody that would be unreasonable. Like he'd be saying like, yo, I need $20 million or something like that to make that fight happen.
Yeah,
so long as that's the case, I think the fight can be made.
I don't think he'll do that. Hey, Val, can you come off your dot, Val, and give us a visual, please?
I'll do that. Because all I have to do is come in this way. Well, how do I change it?
Where it says camera, where it says camera, all you got to do is hit it, and it'll show you.
In my picture?
On the bottom of the screen that you have right there, you should see mute, and you should see camera. Yeah.
Cam, yeah.
There you go. There you go. What's up there, fella?
Was good.
What's up, fellas? What's happening?
Ain't too much. We were having that conversation about Tank and Shakur, and what better person to have that conversation with is you, my guy.
Okay, cool. So, I studied and watched Tank opponents, and this ain't the shit on Tank or nothing like that. He fought was before him, but I don't see no fighter smart as my fighter. And being smart and intelligent and brilliance in that ring has a lot to do with the results is going to be in that ring. It ain't all about no power. I know that's what everybody trying to feed on. Ali fought a bunch of people that hit harder than him, but he was smarter than them. So boxing intelligence and your grit and your grind and your love and your meanness for the game can bring you out victorious against any puncher. Shakur is a smart, sound fighter, boxer, study the game, love the game. And that's what I picked up about him in the amateurs is his demeanor, his entire aura for this boxing game. Tank is a killer. I ain't taking nothing from him. But I know that everybody is not going to be knocked out in this game. There is no fighter that's knocking out every single body. And the fighters that they are knocking out and the fighters that they don't knock out, you're going to notice an intellectual ability that the fighter has and the willpower that the fighter has that doesn't get knocked out. I done seen every mistake that Tank last 5 opponents made when fighting him. I could see the errors that they made, and he's just that good to capitalize on any little mistake that you make. Because he sits there and he runs everything to his head. He'll give up rounds just to study what you're doing. But I'm telling you, Shakur Bright Light Stevenson is just as smart as not smarter. He does stuff for a reason. He ain't in there just moving what people like to say running or whatever. Nah, he's gonna do what he needs to do to win. When he come out that ring, he's gonna win. And that's what he's gonna do. He ain't in this to survive. He ain't in there to do this and do that. He's gonna calculate what's going on. He's going to win the rounds. He don't lose the rounds. And he's going to do his thing. Now, if Tank is sharp enough to just put that away with what Shakur comes to the table with, then, hey, more power to the brother. But until it's done, until I see it, bro, you can't sell me on it. I'm not going to be sold on it until it's done. I don't care who he knock out. Until he knock out Shakur Bright Light Stevens, it don't mean nothing, man. It ain't swaying me one way or other. Because that brother is a pure electrifying boxer that thinks in that ring, man. And when you're in there with him, it's not like how it look on the outside of the ring looking in. When you in there with him, it's totally, he's elusive, man. What you thought was there ain't gonna be there. Because he has mastered certain things that he does.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Do you feel though that Tank won't hit him the whole 12 rounds?
No, I don't feel that. But I do feel that Tank is not gonna hit him the way he hit everybody else, or as many times as he hit everybody else. Because that's something that Shakur has in his arsenal is elusiveness. He has that in his arsenal. And he rolled with punches as well. And he ride punches from his waist as well. Shakur do a lot of things, man. And when I heard Javante shit on him and said, what can he do when he's talking to Cigar Talk? What can he do? He don't slip punches. He don't do. Yes, he does. He does slip punches. But I understand how fighters get at each other. And all he do is jump back and all that. No, he controls distance masterfully. Get in the ring with him. It ain't just no jump back. He controls the distance masterfully. And that De La Santo fight, I want to speak on this because I hear everybody speaking on that fight one-sided. If De La Santo is this bad dude, that punches hard, and we watched him in a couple of fights where he get guys out of there. Okay, so he didn't say he had a hand problem, shoulder problem, or nothing else. What was his problem where he couldn't get the job done? How do I let one man disarm everything about me and I'm this guy? It's a title on the line. He can get a title. He got to go for it, So whatever his issue was, I never hear nobody speaks about his issue. But that's what let me know that the high regards that people really have for Shakur, whether they want to admit it or not, because they expected, more out of him. But I look at the fight that if the man truly has one hand, he did an excellent job for me to come out with that W with one hand. You know, so
like the same way Tank did with Esau Cruz.
No, because Tank was throwing his hand that was hurt. He threw it several times, a whole bunch of times. So I don't know how hurt his hand was. You know, so it wasn't
I'd
the
like
same.
to add this. I'd like to interject on that point. I think that Pitbull Cruz also fought a different fight. He fought a different fight. That pressure was unrelenting.
Yeah, he was aggressive.
My guy Edward De Los Santos, every time Shakur hit his ass with a foot feint, he stayed at bay. He wasn't trying to get touched for nothing either.
Yeah, and De Los Santos said that I wasn't trying to get caught with nothing. But why not get caught with nothing if my guy got pillow fists, like everybody say? If your guy got pillow fists, you can get caught with everything. Yeah, I wonder if them pillow fists is really pillow in there.
Put that high guard up and go get him.
Put the high guard up and go get him.
Right.
But I ain't trying to say, you know, Tank ain't no De Los Santos. I know Tank is a D-O-double-G, bro. Like it ain't even questionable. But what I'm saying is he fighting D-O-double-Gs? You know, cause Frank Martin, I'm gonna tell you something I seen that I don't hear nobody talking about. I seen that damn heart leave. I seen it leave, and when your heart leave, that makes you tired and fatigued too. It ain't the fact that Tank was pressing the rounds. It was the fact that Frank Martin never pressed Tank. Never pressed him. Never. And he should have been doing it early. If I would have been coaching him, he would have been doing it earlier. After he got them 1-2 rounds out the way and he was real looking good, counter and all that. And Tank said, I'm going to send him back in there in that third round like, okay, let's turn this shit around. Now I want you to pursue him. I need him to get on the back foot, and I need to see what he's going to do. But for Derrick James, just let this man go through the whole fight in retreat and backing off and just, come on, bro. That ain't going to last with no killer like that, man. If you ain't doing nothing different with a guy like Gervonta Davis, bro, it's good night, Irene, man. I don't care.
You feel though that Shakur is going to press Tank?
No, I feel Shakur going to press when it's time to press. He going to back foot when it's time to back foot. He going to pivot when it's time. He's smart, bro. He going to make adjustments in there. And if you ain't able to make adjustments with Gervonta Tank Davis, good night, Irene.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to make adjustments.
You can't even. If you don't say anything but Tank is knocking and beating everybody out, he don't got a 50-50 fight, they mad at it. You can't give a realistic assessment. You got to say Tank is just going to beat him with ease.
I don't know.
That's what I told Val the other day, man.
I'm legit not talking about it no more until they fight.
You got to be able to keep that guy off your trail.
Yeah. I asked you that question, Val. What is this fight split for you?
Oh, Tank get the bigger split, man.
Like, no, I ain't talking about money. I ain't talking about money.
50,
oh,
60,
is it a 60-40 fight, 50-50 fight?
90-10.
90-10.
I got to say 55-45 Shakur way.
Okay. All right.
90-10 Tank way. You got to say that. They feel bad.
I probably got a 55-45 for Tank. And the reason being is, you know, you already alluded to the intelligence and all of that stuff, and you made a fantastic point about how typically with power punches, at some point in time, they run up against a guy where they're not able to land that shot. They can't find the kill shot. But the thing with Tank, though, is that he's got the intelligence to go along with it. And I don't think that the disparity between him and Shakur in terms of boxing skill and IQ is that vast, but there's a stark contrast in power. And I think that that's why I would have to edge it the other way, because here's the thing, you know, like Frank, for example, he was fighting well, got caught with a little shot to the body in the fourth round, and that's when things kind of changed a little bit. So I don't think it's going to be a situation where he just goes out there, he just sparks Shakur. But my question is, will he be able to maintain his brilliance in the event that he's compromised physically? Because that's what happens, man. Like, you get hit with a good shot and things get distorted a little bit. And that's what I'm looking to see from Shakur. It's like, can he maintain that focus? Can he maintain that concentration and just will himself through that?
Well, let me
the fact that he
ask
gets
you.
hit with something serious. And I just think it remains to be seen. So I got like 55, 45 for Tank.
It could be seen right now. Yeah, he can maintain it because Shakur is a dog. This is what people don't realize about him. This is not a puppy. He got just as much heart as Gervonta Davis for this fight.
I'm not talking about heart. I'm not talking about heart. I believe he has heart.
Because Tank,
I believe he has
Frank
heart.
Martin didn't have heart in that fight, and I've seen it on more than one occasion. So you need heart because heart produces confidence, and confidence, when you got confidence built, you could take a shot like Tank shot, and they say he got wobbled a little bit, but he pressed through and still got the job done. That's what heart do for you. See, you might take that hard shot to the body. You might take that hard clip on the chin, but that heart put that tenacity in you when you still going to get him like a pit bull gonna go get you. So, yeah, Shakur got that right there. And let me tell you another thing about Shakur Stevenson, man. This man mental is on a whole nother level on what he believes about himself. I see Tank opponents go in that ring. They believe more about Tank than they do their own self, man. And you can tell the difference with Pitbull. Pitbull just didn't have the experience. And that's why he wanted to get that rematch, because he didn't experience something that he's able to download now. But as far as him believing in him, he came with that. Pitbull believed in him. He came with that. He didn't come defeated like the average fighter that stood in front of Tank. I watched those same fighters stand in front of Mike Tyson. They come defeated, bro, right there in front of the referee when he giving the rules before they touch gloves. They come defeated at the weigh-in. They come defeated. And that makes the fight much more easier for the fighter that they shook up about. But Shakur Stevenson, you're not going to get that. You ain't going to get no press conference like you did with Frank Martin. Shakur ain't playing none of that, bro. You ain't doing none of that without no rebuttal. I'm talking about right away rebuttal. You're not doing none of that. I think his dimples and his smile got people fooled. That cat is mean. And I'm speaking from a boxing perspective, not no gangster street garbage and none of that. I'm talking about that ring. That cat believe in himself, like big time. That's why I mess with him, bro. I'm not no fanboy. If Tank fights Shakur and he watches him like that, look here, bro. Tank, they might as well throw him on the pound for pound. The next day. Because he would have been and beat a real fighter and broke the wheel of a real fighter.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a fan. Listen, man, I'm an Edward Vasquez fan. Everybody know that. So that's my guy. I don't care what's going on. My guy could get knocked out 20 straight fights. That's still my favorite fighter. It is.
And I'm gonna tell you, and conversations like this, man, is get the juices flowing and make people want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Shakur wanting to be a dog in that fight, because a dog fight, man, I'm always gonna have to give it to Tank, man, because you see what it is when it comes to a dog fight with him. You know what I mean? I see Shakur being more of a sniper for that fight against Tank, making sure that he controls the distance. You know what I'm saying? Turning them. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean by a dog, Jay. He a dog at what he do. Not changing his game. No,
I like that. You gotta be a star. You gotta be a star in your role, man. You gotta be a star in your role.
I just wanted some understanding. I just needed understanding, because you talking about being a dog.
Yeah, I'm talking about being a dog.
A dog fight is this. You know what I'm saying? That's a dog fight.
No, I mean that's your perspective, but there's plenty of perspectives on any subject. It's
more than one fight. A dog fight comes from watching dogs, man, and dogs don't have. They go at each other.
Yeah,
that's a dog fight.
Like I said, that's
come
your
on.
perspective.
Have you ever watched the dog fight before?
That's your perspective, bro.
Have you ever watched it?
Yeah, but I ain't going in that deep, because these is humans. So
I say this. Andre
when
Ward,
to pull back and add too, man.
Andre Ward said there's more than one way to show dog.
Some
people think
way more than one
is
way to
going
show
in there
dog,
getting punched on.
Showing dog, that's hard.
Without,
when they say showing dog, that showing dog mean having heart, I believe.
Yeah, you can have a heart and not get touched hardly for 12 rounds. That's a dog. You gotta be a dog to be able to do that.
Nah, he's just a runner.
Okay. But if he wins, then I wonder how much is he running if he win at the end of the day.
His defense trash.
See, when them judges say he
barely win. That's how they want to hear you talk.
Yeah, I know. But Shakur, that man, baby.
No, he ain't.
He is. Good. That's why we want to see this fight, man. Because
but one thing I agree with you about Jay. I don't see this fight happening no time soon. I see this fight getting built and built, and both of them gonna have to take care of their sides of the streets, what they watching over there. Only way I can see this fight coming together is Tank go ahead and watch Lomachenko, and Shakur go take that WBO from that boy, and then they unify in 2025 around September or something. I can see that.
All right, got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got Exile Loco Keo. He said, "Why can't Shakur call out Devin? Any issues there?" All righty. Next, we got one more super chat. Let me grab that one real quick. Appreciate all the super chats that are coming in. Thank you very much, fellas. I see Irvin the Wiz with the 5-piece. Appreciate you. Tell that man I will bet my whole 100% VA check on Tank. Remember that. Well, he heard you right there. I think Val is taking bets for that fight. Mm-hmm. So
I already got a 5-band with Senior on that fight. I'm good.
Oh,
I ain't greedy. I ain't greedy. I'm good. Okay. 5 bands is good enough for putting on somebody other than myself. Yeah, so that's good enough.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Well, there you hear, see Irvin the Wiz. He said he ain't got no more money for any other. He put 5 already out there, which is a substantial bet for sure.
Right. Absolutely.
Money without a doubt.
Blade, you my guy, but Pitbull washing Shakur, man.
Notice, man, when you say people say the weirdest things, bro. They say the same Pitbull that didn't want to fight him is gonna wash him. Yeah. They're confident they can wash him. That's why they ain't take the fight.
Y'all seen the cartoon where the guy be holding the guy's face and he throwing a bunch of punches and never hit?
That's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be a whole lot of sticking and pivoting. You're gonna be turning him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. His arm's too short.
Man. That's a comfortable decision for Shakur, in my personal opinion. I just don't think that Pitbull's got a sophisticated enough approach. All that just throwing them wide ass overhands, nah.
You gonna watch Pitbull just like he watched Giovanni Cabrera. You don't remember, Ant? I know you seen that fight. He watched the hell out of him. Shit. That damn runner. He ain't gonna do that damn runner.
Hey, you right about that, J.A. You right about that, J.A. But the difference is that was Loma's second professional fight. So I think in that fight, he was kind of christened into the professional ranks because there was a certain level of physicality that he wasn't accustomed to after being in the amateurs for God knows how many years. But then after that, you seen Loma got a little bit nasty on the inside. He started bumping guys off, hitting off the break and working in the clinch and all that stuff. So he had to get roughed up by Salido in order to get that experience. At this point in time, Shakur, and here's the one thing I do like about Shakur. He's a lot more hands-on and a lot more physical than he's given credit for. If you really go watch his fights and look at the way that he controls guys as he's maneuvering around them, pivoting and all that stuff, changing the angles, framing I like when he do that little frame and throw the straight to the body.
Yeah.
He got some nastiness to him, man. It's not just him stepping back and running around. It's not that.
Yeah, let them tell it. All he do is run. He don't engage with no power punches. And we ain't just break down the Nakatila fight together and shoot that narrative down. You know, we ain't just do that.
No, it's not that.
People be talking about how they personally feel, what their favorite is. It's so real. These people can't even tell you what their favorite fighter flaw is. That's how fanned out they are. Everybody has flaws.
Everybody got a flaw.
Conversations making it seem like nobody could even compete. Y'all kill me. And for the record, I don't do subliminals, man. If I'm talking to one person, I'm talking to one person. Y'all know Just Do don't argue, but I ain't for no one-sided ass argument. That love is You can't even give a man any credit.
Greg Hackett. What's up, Greg Hackett?
Competitive, and they start going crazy. Oh, nah, there's no way. Well, people said there was no way Terrence Crawford was beating Errol Spence. They said there was no way Ryan Garcia was beating Devin Haney. And we see how that worked. Nothing is for sure in boxing. Upsets happen. We seen what? I seen 3 over the weekend. My guy L-Dub, he said it was 6 upsets. So upsets happen, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't call Shakur beating Tank an upset. You wouldn't hear that from me.
I would, because that's
what I'm expecting.
He ain't gonna be the favorite. For sure, he's gonna be the favorite in that fight.
Yeah, he the favorite, but it's not an upset to me. Like, because I can clearly see it.
I mean, look, my assessment is just always a balanced one. All that ain't no way this, and man, this boxing shit happens, bro. It happens. You don't knock everybody out, and you don't outbox everybody. You can't make everybody miss for 12 rounds. Somebody gonna hit you. You get what I'm saying?
You better believe you're gonna get hit. It's
called
boxing.
I'm balanced. I don't say unrealistic. There's a way. If it's, man, God, that ain't. Don't lose the
Sweet Pea got hit.
Sweet Pea wasn't a knockout artist. They loved him. But nowadays, if you ain't a knockout artist, you can't fight.
And he fought plenty of guys that hit way harder than him.
Miss me with that.
Yeah, Sweet Pea fought plenty of guys that hit way harder than him. And he still just disarmed them.
He only able to see special if it comes in knockout form. Let me find out, man. Let me find out. We don't like boxing no more. Let me find out we don't like boxing no more.
No, but people was rolling with Tyson like that until he ran.
What I'm saying is everybody's style is not going to be the same. Everybody ain't going to be a KO guy. Everybody ain't going to be a round by round guy. You get what I'm saying? You do what works for you. You get what I'm saying? Get the job done. The goal is to win. That's it. That's all. Win. Get the dub. Get that dub, you know? Damn, man. Gotta move this stuff. I keep stepping on.
Hey, man, it's definitely a fight we all as supporters definitely want to see. We all know that's the best fight out here right now. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that. Yeah, I would love to see that fight.
Yeah, they trashed the fight before it even get here. He don't got no 50-50 fights. Y'all don't want to see him in nothing else but 50-50 fights, right? Don't fight that damn runner from North. Nah, go fight. I don't know who it is left to fight. Knocked out Frank Martin. That was the second best 35-pounder anyway. So he might as well bypass Shakur and just, I don't know, y'all pick his fights. Since he ain't got no 50-50s, nothing competitive, y'all pick the fights. That's one fight I'm gonna wait till they I hear some news on it, something shake. From this point on, I ain't speaking on that fight no more.
Don't do that, Jess. They need to hear you, baby. They need to hear you.
They bring out the Jersey in me for real. So, like, I'd rather not. And notice, all my assessment is something fair and logical. I don't go Shakur crazy. He's dominating. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. These dudes can't even point out their favorite fighter flaw. That's how fanned out people are. Y'all scared to say that he makes flaws just like he makes mistakes in the ring like everybody else. I sat here for weeks and heard people say what Shakur can't do in this fight. He can't do this. Well, what about the other guy? What is it that he can do? That's all I'm saying. Some balance. All this one-sided is what Shakur can do. He can't fight him like he fought De Los Santos. Who the hell don't know that? Like, that's obvious. I even said, I think if he did that, that's a nap. That's nap.
Grandfather, I see you in the background, but I'm not doing the dot. So if you can show your face, I need to see who you are before I bring you on the panel, my brother.
What time is it?
Still don't see no face. There we go. Oh, this is.
I was playing the game. My bad. I'm done. I'm playing the game. No disrespect. I'm playing the game.
I didn't know that was you. It said grandfather. I didn't know who the hell that was.
What's the deal, Jay?
It's all good, man. It's all good. They're all good, but the people want to see you, Greg. Let them see you, my brother.
Man,
all right, I gotta get my stand. What's going on, Justin?
You're looking good. You're looking good, though, bro. You just showed us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm on that 2K online. My bad.
Oh, I ain't never learned how to play that stuff, man.
No, this shit is fun.
Yeah, I want play that boxing game once they get it straight.
Yeah, I ain't get to mess with that yet.
Yeah, well, I heard that it's only on computer right now, and it's not on PlayStation or none of that yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I definitely want to be able. I mean, I've been stopped playing games, man. I come from the pinball era. Yeah, I come from the pinball area. We at the crib that we stayed at in Vegas, they had Mortal Kombat. Man, I tried to play that game. I got my ass whipped so many times, man. I ain't play it no more, man. They were slamming me all around and everything. You know what I'm saying? I was getting beat up badly, man. They were beating me up badly on that game, man. I felt so disrespected, yeah.
Easy. Yeah, I'm the same way now. I just got bad at games. I ain't good no more.
Fonz B, you think PBC Fighter is gonna get on there? Get on where? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about on that game? I'm not sure.
Some people been turning it down. I know Devin said something about because it's undisputed. I think he wanted to be on the front cover. They wasn't beat. So he said, nah, he cool.
Greg, what's your assessment, man, on Tank and Shakur, man? Because we done went through that conversation. You know what I mean? We'd like to get your opinion on it, my brother.
I mean, I think it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight of you testing the man patience because Shakur not going to give Tank exactly what he want, and we know Shakur is built for the 12-round system. The thing is, he going to take chances to actually try to beat Tank or just play it safe? You know what I mean, and score here and there, which is not a bad idea because you know we see what Tank doing to guys. He getting guys out of here, and I know he don't want to be on that list, so that's why I say he going to give him a good test of the mind. But it's like, is it going to be an entertaining fight or is it going to be one of them big chess matches where, you know, it kind of put us to sleep? He gonna make Tank really work. I do feel like that. He is gonna make Tank really work. But you know what I mean? Is he gonna fight with him or is he gonna just keep it boxing? You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be mad either way because I understand how shit go. But of course, you know what I mean. I was hearing Just say, you know, people so high on Tank that they don't even like boxing no more. And that's partly true because we in it for the blood. You know what I mean? As a fan, when a fan go to a fight, the average person hasn't really seen anybody get knocked out before. So people want to see that. You know what I mean? When you buy a ticket for $500, that's what you want to see for your money. You want to see somebody get knocked out. You know what I mean? And then
and that's nosebleed, maybe.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. So that's why everybody high on Tank. But Shakur,
I am too. But
Shakur will put him through a great chess match. He will make him think a lot.
I've always said that. I think they, you know, that's the conversation for me. It's not that people think that he can beat him. They're not even willing to point out a flaw. I asked that one day on the panel. That shit got quiet. Nobody said nothing. Dude said, "Yeah, I already told him he get hit a lot." I was like, "But go look at the numbers. He don't even get hit as much as what y'all saying either." I just wanted the conversation to be balanced. Like, I don't care who's picked, man. If you tell me you think Tank can knock Shakur out, I think that. I know he can knock out anybody he catch with them 8 ounces, bro. We see him do it 28 times. But at the same time, you're talking about a dude that's very hard to put together rounds against. That's all I'm saying. When you just make it seem like it's not even remotely competitive, like he's just going to get in there and it's just going to be easy for him. Now you're going to have to think. I agree 1,000,000% with what Greg said. That's all. Now, I mean, it's the only fight that makes me nervous for Shakur at 35 is Tank. None of the other dudes do that. I would be if I'm at that fight, watching that fight, man, I'd be nervous the whole time watching because you just know the ability of that man. And when he wants to come get you, it's very hard. So it's no one way to approach a fight with him. I think you got to mix it up. You got to fight damn near a perfect fight. You get what I'm saying? Damn near.
And the reason it's so lopsided is because people judge they judge by, you know, what have you done lately system. And Shakur's last outing, we basically watched him just move.
Bluff to a win.
Yeah, and Tank Tank most of the time when he go out there, he giving you big shots. He's stopping guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? He fucking with their vision. There's all types of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Memory loss.
Yeah. So when you go see Tank, you get in the action movie. You know what I mean? And that's why everybody's so high. Because it's like that action movie, that just came out.
I am too, but I love
Greg, you got your stand yet, man? Cause I've been asking everybody to show their face, man. So I gotta be fair to everybody.
All right. Let me hook it up. I don't want my team to be mad at me. Hold on. I got you.
I appreciate it.
2K be sweat, boy.
Yeah, we Hey, tell him about the wreck. Tell him how
you, bro, man.
They get mad at you.
Run you right out of there. Run you right out of the wreck.
I don't even know what that means.
So the wreck is like going to the wreck, going to the park. You know what
I mean? Different teams and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're playing the game all day, and you were running to one of them. Everybody $99.
Yeah. I'm setting it up though, Jay. I got it. I'm setting it up.
I appreciate it.
They get crazy.
Yes, indeed. Miss Mona said Tank was so irate by Shakur question after the fight. He may just wait until his last fight and don't make him mad. What did Shakur say, y'all? I can't remember.
No, they kept asking him questions about Shakur. And he got to the point he was like, stop asking me about him.
Oh, okay. But I think Shakur said, what did he say? He said, I can't wait till this fight. Y'all gonna see, or something like that. I remember him saying something like that. Hold on, we got a super chat from Real Prison Talk with Tampa Tommy. He said, Greg Hackett, will Andy Cruz ever be I would like that fight. Andy and Shakur, I would love to. That's high speed chess right there.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that fight can be made, but I also feel like Andy Cruz is a kryptonite to a lot of guys, because there's a lot of guys in boxing you can say they don't do this, they don't do that. Andy Cruz do it all, to be honest. I mean, I watched him in the gym, I watched him fight. He do a little bit of everything, so that's what make him dangerous. I mean, he that all-around guy. I'm not saying he the best in the division. I'm just saying he the all-around guy. He gonna give you speed. He gonna give you inside. He gonna give you outside. He gonna give you combination punches. Yeah, he gonna give you defense. Yeah, he giving you a lot. Giving you a lot in there. To be honest,
I like him, man. I like him a lot.
I like his motor, and he busy.
There he is, y'all. There he is, right there.
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Y'all know when y'all, man. I don't come to the aid of nobody when people get their opinions on who y'all think gonna win. You will just hear me get annoyed with a one-sided argument. Like, we wouldn't even want to see the fights if it was just an open and shut case like that. And some people ain't coming. Listen, some people ain't coming to get knocked out. Some people coming to win. And that's all I'm saying. You got two people that's coming to win. You're gonna get a fight. I don't think we're gonna get a boring fight, but we all know what it is with Tank. Your margin for error is just not. It's not a big one. You just you make your mistakes. You better be smart with which mistakes you make. It's just he's shown it. He's shown it time and time again. But like Greg said, he gonna be put to the test that night. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
I'm gonna tell y'all about the business of boxing. If y'all think we're gonna get that fight next or in the next 2 or 3 fights, don't think that. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think we get that fight like now. You know what I'm saying? Both of them boys gonna make their money. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna meet at the end. I'm just gonna tell y'all how it is, man. I've been watching boxing too damn long to think that their fight is gonna happen in the next couple of fights. I just don't think. I would love it to. I want to see it next.
Yeah.
Give it to me next. But the business of boxing, that ain't how it works, man. But let me tell you something. Both of them guys got a chance of beating each other. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. 60-40, even if you say that.
Yeah. They both got a chance. Now, but I do go 55-45 Tank. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you
something. Tell us why, Jay, and watch how logical it is. Tell us why, though. It's gonna make sense, though.
Because both of them guys got their best attributes, man. One thing about Shakur, he controls distance, man, range. He's very intelligent, man, and he's sneaky with it as well. You know what I mean? And he know how to win rounds, and that's so goddamn important. You know how to win rounds. Tank gives up rounds.
Tank know how to win.
Tank gives rounds up, but he gives rounds up to lure you into a false sense of winning. You know what I'm saying? Tank doesn't throw a lot of punches. Against Shakur might not be a good for him. But one thing about it is people don't normally fight Tank the same way because of the mental pressure that he puts on you. So we're not sure how Shakur is going to fight him. You did? Because one thing he does know, Tank hits hard. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Who has the physical what word I want to use? When it comes to height, reach, and everything, Shakur got it. He got it, man, and he's intelligent. Tank's highly intelligent, and people don't give that to him.
But guess who did? Guess who did? Guess who did? And say, man, people think he just power, but he more than that. This dude got skill too. Guess who did? Shakur. he let it be known. He always get that man his credit because he know anything less, you would sound crazy. So I appreciate the way he look at Tank because I feel like he gonna always, when that time come, that's what he gonna prepare for, a guy that he look at that can box with skill, with power. So I just like the awareness to just get that man his credit and say, yo, he dangerous, bro.
But like that. Can we be honest with one thing though? Tank is testing these dudes' manhood. I'm saying that because the second he get close to him in the press conference, weigh in, he putting pressure on these dudes, and nobody is making them pay for it. That's the part that I'm confused by. You know what I mean? We all getting ready, we all dogs, but y'all letting this man do a little bit too much.
Personal space invader.
Yeah, my daddy always told me, like, man, get within arm's length, you got to touch him. You know what I'm saying? And that's where these guys is forgetting that this is a fight. They think about the sell part, they think about the sport part, they think about the business part. Yeah, all that's cool. But you got to get in there and fight this motherfucker. And y'all keep letting him get up on y'all. He touching these dudes. He taking his finger and pointing in their faces. He playing with them, to be honest. And I'm gonna be real. I think Shakur got what it take. But when you say, oh yeah, I know where he good at. All right, I respect that as an analyst. But when we got to fight, when we ops, it's fuck you for real. No disrespect. And I don't mean to, talk like that on here, but that's what it is for real. It's fuck you. I don't think you do nothing good because I got to see it in front of me first. You know what I'm saying? When you give a guy credit, he already feeling like he got you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a great point.
When they asked Tank the other day, what do you think does? And he said none of them.
See what I'm saying?
None of them.
You know what though? I'd rather him be aware of, because what you say made perfect sense. But the other side to it for me is being aware of what the challenge is that's in front of you. Whereas other people like, nah, he just power, and then you just end up being another meme, another knockout victim.
Yeah,
but like at least with him acknowledging what he is, he'll be able to go prepare for that. He won't shortchange himself mentally, and he'll prepare for who he think is dangerous instead of saying, that dude ain't this. And you go in there, you might
but you could say we live in a world where you could say anything, people gonna believe it. So you could say, I don't think it's nothing there, but then be in training camp training for what you know is there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't have to say what you see. You know what I'm saying? You can say anything in this world. And that's where these guys, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're giving him too much respect. They're giving him too much respect.
Yeah. Perfect. Well said for sure, man.
Right.
I would tell you, when I seen Tank keep putting his finger in Frank's face,
it's getting real.
You supposed to smack that down. I'm sorry.
It's getting real. It's getting real when the guy letting you get all in this personal space. I mean, just imagine you out with your girl and a guy and somebody just get too close. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, wait a minute, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So that same rule got to go for you too. Like, not just in that situation, you know what I mean? But that's how you got to handle it. Like, yo, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Then you got to do something about it. If not, he going to keep having his way. He going to keep having his way.
That's a good point. Because I'm noticing he embracing that show before the show now. And look, all the way that now that you say that, you just think about it. I had this edit that I played where it just showed like savage moments. And now that you say it, man, it was a collage of all those different things you talk about, pointing at people, pushing guys, talking crazy, going at Bernard. Like he embracing that space. The way he grabbed up, remember he grabbed Hector Garcia, walked up to him, started grabbing on him. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He beating you before you get in there.
Yeah, and that's right. And that's that mental pressure right there, man.
Right.
And it starts before they get in the ring, man. It starts before they get in the ring.
They keep talking about how old he is. He's not an old guy. That way, what they call old when they try to point out his age, I see maturity and comfortability. And that's something else that y'all not understanding. It's something about him. He got an energy. Like he embraced this space like he belong. You got guys still trying to figure out if they belong. That question been answered for him. So it's just a different level of comfort, and it kind of transitioned over into the ring. That's what I noticed. One of my biggest takeaways is the level of comfort that he was showing in the ring, no matter what was going on. Willing to just walk him down, take whatever was coming back. I'm like, yo, that shit is scary. He get comfortable to the point where it's bad for the guy that he fighting. The opponents get comfortable to their own detriment. Frank get comfortable with backing himself into that corner until what happened? He got set up for the knockout. That shit is, I'm telling you, it's mental. That dude really grew into himself. And I listen, when you say he could beat somebody, I get it, but I just like a balanced conversation. Like anybody could lose. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I agree. But y'all gotta stop letting him do that.
Yeah, Remo, something got you in there, boy. What you got going on, boy? Let's talk fast. Right now, let's talk boxing. You on that slow mo? You on that dial up down there in Panama right now, bro? You might have to just go. You might have to go straight voice because yours is not. Your video is not working at all. They got you on still frame, man. You on that dial up down there in Panama.
I'm gonna go out and come back.
Well, we hear you right now.
Okay. Nah,
there you go.
Man.
You came back.
Loving everything y'all was saying. I'm taking a shower. I'm like, they out here cooking, man. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? Greg, what's good, man?
What's popping?
Ain't shit. I'm out here using this third world Wi-Fi, but it's cool.
Sure.
Third world Wi-Fi is crazy.
I'm a tank guy, but
shit.
Yeah, look. That's that third world.
I do want to be clear, like, so people don't misunderstand me. I hate a one-sided conversation. Yeah. I told you, man, I put people on the spot. And it was just to be fair to the conversation, man. I'm going to support that dude every single time he in the ring. But I like to hear something like, don't tell me there's no way a guy could lose. Don't just paint this scenario like, yeah, man. You point out everybody else's flaws now. I put you on the spot and tell you to point out his. That's what a real assessment is, not just one-sided. Yeah, okay, we could sit here and talk all day about what one guy can't do, but what is it that he can't do? Or he might lose. Like, that's all. I'm a balanced guy. Y'all know I'm the voice for a reason, man. I'm always balanced. I'm always gonna give a logical assessment. You know what I mean? I don't have all the answers. I ain't saying I'm always right, but I'm always logical, always reasonable. Man, everybody can lose on any given fight night. If you don't perform under them lights, you're gonna take an L. You could have beat Godzilla to fight before. If you don't get in there and perform under them lights, you take the L just like anybody else. And that's something that Tank was talking about. Like, preparation and not taking shit for granted and always being prepared. Like, no matter what that's what I noticed and I appreciate about him. No matter what he say to you, if he say you trash, that's cool, but he's still crossing T's and dotting I's in the gym. Like, he not playing, so he gonna sell the show, but he also gonna prepare like he fighting somebody just as dangerous as him. So he got it, he get it. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this fight. I call you what I want to call you. If I feel like saying you trash, I'm gonna say it, but I ain't gonna go in here and prepare like you trash. I'm gonna
on my level. Right, because I don't think he take nobody for granted, man. I don't think he takes anybody for granted. He always he gonna tell you he gonna whip your ass, man. Yeah. But trust me, the way he trained showed you that he ain't taking nobody for granted. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't wait for the fight. The guy said my man sounds like he doesn't want the fight right now. Nah, I want the fight right now, but I know boxing a little bit more than that. That we're not going to get that fight right now. You know what I mean? So
it's gonna cook for a little bit before that happens.
Exactly. I'm willing to bet money right now. Right. If you feel though that it can happen right now, I bet you money that it won't happen in the next 2 fights.
I think I think he has said he was Shakur, something about Shakur being last or something like that.
Yeah. And it only makes sense, man. I still feel though
that the best for last, right?
Say the best for last. All both of them got to do is keep winning.
Yeah, for sure, though. For sure.
That's all they got to do is keep winning.
Fights like that need to happen, man. You know, it's deeper than the win or loss. We need that because boxing need it. Like, why not?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Y'all want another truth though?
What's that?
So Tank has picked up so much attention that the guys that are near his weight class or either in the weight class, they're not even watching the guy that they getting ready to fight. They're watching him.
Yeah.
That's real. This is why they getting into these fights. And this is why they getting into these fights and they having trouble with the guy that's in front of them because the whole time you getting ready for another guy, you paying attention to Tank.
Great.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it's too much of that going on. I think these guys need to focus on what's going on in front of
you. And when it's time to talk,
keeping up with the Joneses, man. Because I said Devin was fighting Tank when he fought Ryan, and I'm not talking about style wise. He kept talking about stopping Ryan.
Right.
So he fought the wrong fight. You know what I mean? Because he wanted to do what Tank did, get him out of there. That wasn't his fight. That wasn't his fight. That was not his fight, man. He tried to do the same thing that Ray Leonard did against Duran the first fight. It wasn't his fight, man. As soon as Ray fought his fight, what happened? Wasn't no contest, no mas. No mas. You know what I mean? So great point.
I'm about to put that on his shirt, man. Fight your fight. Everybody you can't be your Tank, and you shouldn't even try. At all. You spend 1 minute of your time trying to be that man and see how that work out for you, not him. It's the last time I counted, it was one Tank. That's it. Like, do you, and that's it. Do you, be you, and win, bro. Like, get the job done. I love a fighter that know they self, man. That's another reason why I rock with Tank, because he understands what he is and who he is. I don't need punches, but I'm efficient, and I know. I said this before. I ain't saying he giving up rounds willingly, but I don't think that's on his mind the way it is a guy. Let's use my guy Shakur, for example. He a round by round guy. He looking to beat you every single round. Tank looking to hurt you in any round. So once he start to connect with any consistency, it's like somebody just officially turned the hourglass upside down. Your time, you just on the timer at that point. As soon as I seen him change the landscape of the fight, basically being that guy just walking forward, back, and you just seen Frank hitting these corners. I was like, yo, it's a matter of time. You can see the way the fight is going. Like he is not comfortable right now, and he's slowing down. He wasn't moving as much. I was like, man, yeah, this is about to be it. And it's crazy to see. He just don't need a lot of
I got a question for y'all, and it always happens to punchers. Is Tank in love with his power?
Yeah, of course you would. Of course he is. Of course he is. But here's the difference. And I see what you're saying, Jay, and you're absolutely right. The punchers always get get punched out or they even fade out. The difference is he's conserving his energy and he's waiting for you to give him a sign. He's not going to unload until you give him the sign. A lot of punchers, they go in their first round and they giving up everything they got because they saying all I got to do is hit you. Tank saying all you got to do is breathe wrong. All you got to do is step wrong. All you got to do is blink wrong. And I know you're not right, and I know it's time to go. That's why people saying, oh, he losing rounds and things like that. Yeah, because he waiting for you to give him the sign. He not even caring about winning the first 4 or 5 rounds.
Don't care, yo.
Because we got 12 rounds. I'm just looking for the signs. Once I get the signs, I'm going to unload.
Right. He do not care about the rounds like that. That's why I be saying that. That's what good is winning them rounds if you only gonna meet your demise about 3-4 more rounds later. Remember, Jay, I set it up here. I said you got to do more than just win a couple rounds. That's right on par with what he typically sees anyway. And by that time, you done made a mistake within the first 4 rounds, and now the tide changed, and you seen it stay that way. Stayed that way. Like, I was like, man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, and I remember Calvin said, okay, I need the rest of these. He said, I need the rest of these now. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, that thing just started going up, and up, and the distance was just closing, and there was nowhere else to run.
Getting small. Ranges,
That joint turned into a corner,
a sandbox. Turned into a sandbox. I said, man, ain't got him in the sandbox, bro. And you know he a little bad kid, man. Sandbox is where he come from, man. He about to beat this dude.
Look, and it turned into a street beating, man. That's what it looked like at the end, man. He was just teeing off on him, Jack. He was teeing off on him. It looked like he ain't care where he was hitting him at. He was like, I'm gonna hurt you everywhere I hit you at.
Yeah, he was like, I got you. And he was punching like that. I got you now. And he sat in that corner watching. It was so crazy. He backed, up out of the corner and went back. I said, damn, he got you screwed up, bro. Like, he got you just making the wrong moves. Like, you hit the right one and then move right back to the corner. I said, what is he doing? You looking for a nap. I think he was looking for a pillow, man.
Yeah, that's what I say. Overpowered. He was overpowered. He was overmatched, and he realized where he was at that particular point. And he was just waiting for the shoe to drop, man. And it dropped. That shoe dropped. When that shoe dropped, Lord have mercy. When he hit him to the body, no, it wasn't even to the body. It was the uppercut. The uppercut first. And then that left, Lord have mercy. He was out before he even hit the ground.
Drunk.
Yeah. He was out before he hit the ground, man.
Yeah, he was hurt bad.
Well, I say, man, your defense got to be on point. All the way that some people be acting, suggesting that another fighter fight Tank is gonna get you knocked out. You gotta have the firepower and all that shit to sit there and try to fight that kind of fight. Other than that, you got to make that man miss. Point blank and period. You got to keep him all balanced, make him miss. Hopefully, put some rounds together and some doubt start creeping in this dude head. Make him doubt himself. Make him feel like it ain't gonna work out in there. I just don't understand. It's hard to break his confidence. You could just look in the body language. Like he's never a dejected fighter. You don't seen the confidence leave out of fighters. You see it with him. It stays there. Like whatever's going on, he stays confident and stay the course. That's what I noticed. That keep him in the fight too. He don't care about a couple rounds, some oohs and ahs. See his face getting red. Frank landing some shit. None of that shit mattered. None of it. This dude talking, he having fun. He's sitting in the corner talking back to the coach. I'm like, this is a regular day in the office because it's not nothing that he's seeing that's different than what he used to going through. Yeah, you can land some. It's a fight. You're gonna land some punches, but again, can you do something different than these other 29 guys before you? You know what I'm saying? Other than land some shots. Crowd the ooh and ah a couple times. That shit ain't enough for him. You gotta beat him up, yo. I'm convinced.
Yeah, but and he will respect power because I remember before the Barrios fight, or it was right after the Barrios fight, and he said this. He said, I like to know what I'm dealing with first. So, he don't mind taking that shot to see what you got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So then he'll respect it if you got it. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna, he ain't just gonna bum down on you. But it seemed like with this Frank fight, man, he must have knew something because he stayed on the front foot from the first round. Like he was, it was what different that was, this time.
But what that was if you look at a Frank Martin fight in the past, Frank Martin has times where he's able to breathe. He's able to regroup. Tank pressed him because this is what's going to be different from the other fights. It's going to be the pace. You're not going to be able to breathe. I'm not giving you time to breathe. Go back and look at some Frank Martin fights. When he step around, he got time to step back, take a deep breath, relax a little bit. All right. Now look at the difference in a Tank fight. Tank is in his face the whole fight.
That mental pressure. I kept saying that mental pressure was different.
He did it in the fight with Artem when he had got kind of like hurt to the body. He took a big step back. He was able to kind of reset. Artem afforded him the time to kind of regather himself. Tank was smothering him. And that's why I say that's when it's dangerous. A guy that is that accurate and efficient coming to get you like that, and he's fighting as if whatever you got, he ain't worried about. That's a bad sign for you. You got to make it bad for him. You got to make him regret. Like that moment he start pressing you, like you got to make him pay for that. And if you can't, I don't see how you gonna make it out the fight.
But you want the truth, Just? Who's getting ready for that in camp?
Right.
What I mean by that is what I mean by that is who's bringing the sparring partners that's gonna make you get that way? Who's bringing the guys that's not gonna let you breathe and they're not gonna listen when the coach say, oh hey, turn it down a little bit. Nah, if we get ready for war, then it should be a pre-war. It should be a pre-war before war. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great point.
And that's why when the dudes get in there, they mind go somewhere else. Cause hold up, I didn't imagine it being this way. But what the fuck did you think it was gonna be? We in a fight, bro. I'm trying to knock you out. So you gotta get prepared for that in camp. That's what these guys. Listen, man. And I don't mean to get like this. These guys is soft, man. They soft.
Talk it.
We don't think they soft because we looking at the shield. The body look good. That don't mean you tough because you got muscles and all that. Once I start going upside your motherfucking head, a lot gonna start going through your head. Where you like, how did I end up here? You know what I'm saying? Because in camp my jab was working. In camp my counter shots was working. But now that we here at the show, you're not understanding what's going on, and that's because they're not preparing for that. Mayweather fucked the game up when he kept saying easy work. So now these young guys, in their mind, everything's supposed to be easy. Shit, not in a real fight.
It's a great point he made because remember, y'all, when Tank highlighted his sparring partners, he said, I know all your sparring partners. He said they had you sparring an MMA guy, dummy, stupid. Like, he was like, and to your point, like, look at the preparation. You sparring MMA.
They doing homework. Look, he doing homework though.
He was doing it the whole time. I'm like, bro, y'all think he just selling the fight? Some of it is selling it, but other instances.
He got it. Sound like they put moles in your camp, watching and
talking
everything.
To the man, like, man, they said Floyd was telling him that Tank was out running 5 a.m, all type of stuff. He's like, man, it ain't matter. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
All right, y'all. Well, they're talking Tank versus Loma now, man. You know what I'm saying? Is it the same Loma, or is he past his time now? What do y'all think?
Lomachenko is old, man, and I'm saying old because all of those amateur fights and you know all those high level professional fights is starting to wear on his body. Lomachenko will give you a great 6 to 7 rounds currently today, but after that, being in there with a Tank Davis after a good 6 or 7, and that pace being high, he going to have trouble because the age is going to play a part, the wear and tear is going to play a part. He going to die down, and I think Tank will get him like in the 10th, 11th round.
Yeah, because one thing we can say about Loma, he don't like it rough, man. You know what I'm saying? And he liked he liked controlling the fight for one. You know what I'm saying? But every time I seen when it get real rough, you know what I'm saying? It seems like it discombobulate what he's trying to do. You know, so I think Tank being rough with him, being on that mental pressure again, being on that front foot. I think in the beginning, Loma probably handled it well, but like Greg said, after a while, man, I feel though that the kinks in his armor started breaking down, man. You know,
and it's not that Lomachenko don't have it; he got it, but definitely. it's not at that pace. It's not at that pace it once was. Just it's the same thing as Gamboa. Them guys that stick around in the amateurs real long like that, they got a shorter lifeline because in the professional ranks, because I done did so much fighting in my life. So much fighting. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to take it to another level. Now you got to put more wear and tear on the body. You get what I'm saying? It's not that Lomachenko, he don't got it and he getting old. And no, he is old because average 34-year-old man that don't work out and don't do shit, yeah, he might seem a little more healthier walking around, but a fighter is a different guy because you constantly tearing at your body. You get what I'm saying? People don't understand that. I keep saying it because these guys look good don't mean they feel good. 95% of fighters go into a fight with injuries that they don't talk about, or aches and pains that they don't talk about, and people don't understand that because they ain't never worked out, they ain't never really did shit. So that this is why people get offended when I say things like this. But you got to look at him. You got to look at him when he was fighting Devin. He had to give up all he got. That's why he cried. That's why he cried. He didn't cry because he lost. He cried because he gave up everything he had in his body. Like, God damn.
Himself out.
That's what I'm saying. Right. And I'm not saying he didn't cry because it wasn't because of the loss, but I'm saying part of it was the loss. But it also was, damn, I pushed myself. Right. I gave everything I had. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Against a young guy.
Against a young guy.
And that takes a ounce of flesh out of you, man. It definitely takes an ounce of flesh out of you.
What about the mental side of it, man? Not just the physical part, but just having to get prepared that many times. I heard Andre Ward talk about that. Just like, damn, I'm just tired of the preparation, everything that I got to go through. And then Loma was coming off a shoulder injury before the Jermaine Ortiz fight. He had to get the surgery and what have you. So it's like you got to go through rehab, then you got to go through a camp, then you got to fight, then you got to repeat that process. God knows how many times over. I'm pretty sure, you know, a guy being in his mid-30s, like, yo, I'm tired of doing this shit.
Yeah. I remember Sean Porter said, man, I was just tired of training. He said, I was tired of training. You know what I mean?
And that's another guy who fought his heart out in the amateurs and been training since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a lot taken out of these guys, man. And these guys want to feel normal some days. They want to just go ahead and lay back on the beach and fall back, have a drink. You know what I mean? Might smoke a little bit. You never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to be normal civilians, but they can't because they fighters. And people don't understand that. And your day will come. Everybody's day comes, man.
That's why you see it most of the time when these guys retire, they just blow up because they just enjoying life after that. Like Nassim Ahmed don't even look like the same dude no more.
Man,
he's been enjoying himself.
He bigger than me.
He's been enjoying himself, man. It's like, yo, I don't got to get up and run no more. I don't got to spar. I don't got to do this. Go to Ricky Hatton, Maidana. It's like, yo, I'm just trying to chill.
Yeah.
Especially after making some great money. You Mandana and you go back to where Mandana from? He from Argentina. You go back to Argentina with that American money and that shit triple and quadruple. And man, he the man where he from.
Ain't 40 cents. Ain't 40 cents.
Try to make about 2-3 comebacks each time. He's pulled the plug. He's
right. Nah. That Mayweather money he got. They paid him an extra 1.5 not to even wear a particular glove.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah, I'm cool on this. Yeah, I'm going ahead."
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I try to take my respect with every boxing conversation. Just think about what they dedicate their lives to. Just how much fun, how much living that they're not doing because you dedicated to training and locking in that way. So when it's time for these dudes to finally get to a point in their career where they can make some money. And we sitting here talking about, man, you chose the bag over legacy. Man, if you don't shut up with that shit, man, that man been fighting since he's 6-7 years old. Now he got an opportunity to make some money. And you don't want him to do it because you want to see him go somewhere else with it. Nah, man.
I'm with you, Jess. I'm with you, bro. I want all these guys to cash out, get paid, make money. Because we see what's going on right now with Michael Moore. The man's about to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he talking about he broke. So you can't cash that legacy shit in, man. Get that money.
And then talk about that ounce of flesh, man. I interviewed the great James Toney this weekend, man, and it hurt my heart to hear him talk, Jack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, I was like, wow, man. While I'm having a conversation with him, I kid you not, I'm barely understanding what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they take a lot out.
Yep. They give so much. Yeah, I'd be giving everything to this sport. That's why it's like you see a guy be human one time, we go crazy. I'm a turn athlete, but he human. What was he before he was an athlete? He was a human person. And mean you're not above making a mistake or wanting to live. Like, people kill me with that. They still real regular people, bro. Dedicating everything to the sport, man. At what point do you enjoy yourself? You know what I'm saying? Is it okay? Like, so I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah, it's been crazy, man. But we love the sport, man. We want everything out of them, man. We want them to pour everything out, man. But the most important thing, man, I want to make sure that they walk away with their health, man, and some bread in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see, because I done seen many fighters, man, coming up. You know what I mean? For many years, I've been watching boxing, and a lot of them broke now, man.
Yeah.
A lot of them are broke, man.
That's why I love the Booker Award. Just hearing his story and him getting out on top rather than the sport retiring him. That shit matters, man. I'm glad to see he left a lot of money on the table, but it's all good because you did what you needed to do while you was here, man. Hell of a career. It was fun watching him. Never was the biggest, fastest, strongest, but was the smartest every time in the ring. That's why I like that.
No doubt. We got a super chat from my guy, man. D for the win. Always supporting, man. He said, great breakdown from the panel today. Salute, fellas. A little bit of color, man. Appreciate that, D for the win. Good to meet you. I got to finally meet D for the win, man, this week, man. Same guy that's in the chat is the same guy in person, y'all. So you can't beat that, man. Salute to you, D for the win.
Salute D for the win. Don't worry. Just, next month will be on his way. Greg reminded me of the fight that was supposed to have. We jumping Cody Crowley when we see him, y'all. We don't care about that. I would have loved to see that fight. I'm glad that I could see him, period, just do his thing, man.
Right. And D for the win is also the hardcore of the day. So if y'all want to see who D for the win is, man, check him out on the community page. He's the hardcore of the day, man. Looking for more hardcores of the day, man. I need y'all pictures, man. So make sure y'all send them out so people can know their family.
And your community like that. I think that's dope. It's a cool, just something cool. Showing people appreciation. It's like an appreciation post. You know what I'm saying? And people love
we always.
I think it's better than we shout out in the video. It's like, this is who we talking about.
Yeah, and it's so cool that you get a chance to see who that be in the chat, man. And a lot of times the people you think look one way look totally a different way. You know what I'm saying? You think somebody might be dark skinned and they light skinned, or you know what I mean? You never know, man. I thought my guy Mike Grimm, I thought he was a white guy and he's a black guy. You know what I mean? So you never know.
Right.
What you got coming up, Greg? You got any fights coming up, or any of your fighters fighting?
Yeah, I got a heavyweight get ready to fight on the 22nd. He an old head, but he be still working. So we're gonna work on the 22nd. I might have something for y'all July 6th on the Shakur card.
Okay.
And that one, so I hope you do.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And then August, I think after that, August 13th or something like that. Yeah, something like that. That's all. And of course, the amateurs in between. You know what I mean, whenever we can fit them in.
So they're keeping you busy, huh? So when you say that July 6th, is that Noble maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I be decoding stuff, boy. I got my decoding ring on, Jack.
Yeah. But we see what happens with that.
I like Noble, man. He's a cool dude, man. Cool dude. Level head and everything, man. Every time I call him for an interview, he never have a problem getting it done. You dig? For sure. But I tell you what, y'all, let's get this Burning Desire going down, man. It's 11 o'clock. We've been rolling since 8. You know what I'm saying? Had to get my podcast legs back up underneath me, man. Because Vegas take it away from you, Jack. Vegas take your legs away, boy.
Hey Jay, you ain't win no money while you was out there?
I didn't even gamble, Jack. I didn't even gamble, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Other than that, I had a great time. I ate good. We had a beautiful house, man. We had a swimming pool. We had a pool table. Hey, y'all know me and Senior played 3 games. The first game, I dropped the 8 on him. The next 2 games I spanked him. So just to let y'all know, and I gave him that little billet this weekend. You did. I gave him a little bit of that billet. You know what I mean? I put that grown man on him. He listening right now. He know what happened. Look, I ain't got this red rag sitting here for nothing, Jack.
Get him.
Got that Brunswick red rag right here, man. So you don't want it. But yeah, burning desires, man. Aunt McQueen, what you got for us before we roll out?
Hey, same as always, man. Small things, all things. What's easy to do is also easy not to do.
Okay, just do. What you got?
You already know my slogan. Let's keep building this sport of boxing up, man. Let's build it up one brick at a time, man. Salute to everybody, all the family in the hangout. Salute to Greg, man. I gotta have you on one day when you ain't busy, bro.
For sure.
Boxing breakdowns for sure. Salute to my big homie Jay, man. Much love to everybody, man.
Appreciate you.
Sure.
All right. Greg Hackett.
Yes, sir.
Grandfather.
Appreciate the love and support. Jamil Ali. What's up? Hey, look, we got USA Boxing right here.
What we got? Okay.
What's I'm good. How you feeling? What's up, y'all? Chilling. Get with me, huh? Yeah, we just talking. I'm gonna call you. All right. Yeah, he the president. He the president of our LBC.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We're listening to Greg as always, man. I appreciate you coming on the platform, man. Extending your knowledge to us, man, and helping us understand the game even better, man. I appreciate you.
Shit, appreciate the love, man. I'll get with you.
All right, salute.
All right, my guy.
All right, peace. There it is, man. The panel was great today. I thank everybody. Now I want to salute everybody in the chat, everybody that came in the building, man, and made this show what it was today. You dig, man? I'm glad to be back. You know what I mean? And we're going to continue on being intentional. We got at 2:00, make sure y'all catch Cash Sports, man. He going to be doing his thing. Then we got at 4:00, man, we got Just Do Boxing. You know, the voice going to do his thing. We got BVO Boxing at 8 p.m. Make sure y'all check him out. Then the Rise going to run it in at 9:00, man. So y'all make sure y'all check out the JBT rundown, if you will. Line up. I appreciate Lottie Dot and everybody. I thank everybody that sent money to the Cash App. Everybody that sent color in the super chats. I appreciate everybody, man. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart of it. And that is your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out of here. How you turn this damn thing off? And we out.